Hey, what is up, everybody? Shout out to the Nightcap crew. Shout out to everybody who's hanging out tonight. Welcome to Anime Nights. I missed this thing, man. I missed it so much while I was out there in Houston, Texas. Even though I was at an anime convention, I was thinking, like, man, I really want to get in here and chop it up and talk some anime. But yeah, things are just too hectic when you're on the road. So I said, all right, man, we'll try to do a twofer. You know, we'll try to wrap up last week and this week all in one. But so glad to be back, man. Thank you all that came in early. Smash that like button, man. Detroit, smash it if you can. And I appreciate all of you guys, man. We got some cats hanging out in the back. Okay, everybody's here. We're going to chop it up and talk about some anime topics. You guys know what we do, man. You guys know how we do it, okay? We let everybody speak. We let everybody have their say on the various topics that are here. And then, you know, we kind of go over our own, rundown of what we're watching, what we're not watching, you know, what all of that good stuff. We're going to do everything that we normally do here on Anime Nights. But I did want to open it up for a possibility of a little action. We're supposed to be, you know, more inclusive with the games and what's the word I'm looking for? Game shows. Yeah, game shows. Because that's what my son does at anime expos and anime conventions. He does a lot of games. He plays Anime Family Feud. So we have a trivia game we might get to if we have enough time, and I'll show you guys how to play it. Everybody can participate in that, so that should be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're going to talk about Hunter x Hunter coming back to Crunchyroll. And the question I had is, why was it ever off of Crunchyroll? Because that's wild to me. We're also going to talk about My Hero Academia is returning to next, I think tomorrow, right? Yeah, My Hero Academia is coming back tomorrow, and I think for a special, you know, episode. So I'll let Name kind of lead the way on that because I'm pretty sure that he knows what's going on. We'll also talk about anime piracy. It seems like we're always talking about anime piracy. We'll discuss that because there's something big with that right now. Now it seems like not only are they going after platforms, they're going after individual uploaders. You know, so it seems like Japan is getting super serious about this. They're going to go after everybody they can to try to shut down anime piracy. So we're going to check that out. And then we got a lot of other topics, man. I don't want to delay it too long. Let's go ahead and bring the fellas out. Thank you very much to MMA, Crease King, with his hospitality last week in Houston, Texas. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you, Crease. What's going on, bro?
Man, man, today was awesome. Met up with Eric July and his crew out in Bell County. Just a little tired from the drive, but I'm here. So and it was awesome having you in Houston, DA.
Man, it was a great time, man. We're gonna talk about anime Matsuri because it was a little bit muted this year, not as popping as it normally is. And this might be due to some of the drama going around One Big Mañana. So we'll talk about that. We also got, of course, Name in the house. All right. Hey, Name, are you still out there in communist land? Is that where you at, bro? Bruh.
Be careful, bro.
Yeah, man. I thought because he was like, what, 2 weeks ago? That's the last time he was still there. How long you there for?
Until the 12th.
Until the 12th? Damn. All right, man. Good luck, man. I hope they don't bust you on this one. Out there in communist, what is it, Vietnam, right? Shit's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man. Well, thanks for making it over here. Appreciate it, man. Sci-Fax also in the house. What up, Sci-Fax?
What's going on? Hey, at least, at least for name's sake, I mean, he can at least just, I don't know, blend in and get out of there. But, all right.
Brandon, the anime guy, is hanging out with us. Brandon, how you doing, brother?
Well, I'm actually kind of cool in the basement tonight, even though it was hot as balls outside all friggin' day. I love the idea of summer, but I hate summer. It's just too damn hot to do anything fun. So, but you know, with all the craziness that's going on in the world, I did stumble upon something very cool that I want to share because it happens only once a year, and it's Discotheque Media Day. Yes, Discotheque Media. I'll have to show you what they're coming out with, and it's good stuff.
Okay,
so.
we'll bring it up. We'll bring it up first after we
Hey,
introduce
hey,
our
hey,
last
yeah.
guest, Stacy Gardner in the house. Last one,
What up?
Stacy. What's good, brother? How you doing?
What? You're muted, dude. Your mic's muted.
Stacy, can you hear us?
No, his mic's muted. He muted his mic.
Yeah, I see him, but
Control D. There you go.
there you go. Stacy, what's up, man? How you doing?
I think he's
hear.
frozen.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
okay,
hear
you're
you guys.
frozen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you might
you
be
were-
frozen.
you were muted.
You
1,
were
2, 3.
frozen
Can you
for a
hear
little
me?
bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, we can hear.
We
you
can
now.
hear you just delayed again.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you might be delayed. Yeah, that
I
delay
just-
is
I
something
just-
else, man.
I just want to say if anybody ever
that's-
thought we're not a
that's what
supporter,
happened.
do you recognize his shirt, DA?
It's
Do you
it's-
recognize
it's
Yeah,
what
of
that?
course,
happens
man.
when
That's our anime kid shirt. Thank you for
is it
us
that
supporting
anime
that.
headset? Oh, what's up? What's up? Hey, you might be surprised later on. Well, on Sunday night, I might have another shirt to fucking display it too. So we'll see. I don't know. I might be a supporter. We'll see.
Hey, look, just speaking of that, man, we do have our other channel, Anime Heads, which is the main channel for this particular stream, Anime Nights. So if you have not already subscribed to Anime Heads, get over there, subscribe. That's where all of this is going to end up eventually. So one day we're going to be over there on Anime Heads just streaming away, and y'all ain't going to know because you're always on my channel. You can be like, hey, DA, whatever happened to Anime Nights? It's like, yeah.
You
we're
get
on Anime
misdirected to the proper channel, and you know what? That
Fact.
channel is where we're at all the time because Anime Heads is what's up, and also this supports that channel. And then you know what? Like that's how DA and well his son and stuff like that's where their channels go to, right?
Yep. Absolutely. A hail to Hypnotic. We got a Hypno raid
Love it.
coming through. Shout out to Hypnotic. Shout out to the Bigot Army, fellas.
Shout out to the
We
Biggie
are
Army,
literally
baby.
just getting started, man. Yeah, I see him rolling in, man. Hail to the Bigot Army. Hey, we are here chopping it up. If you're an anime fan, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Get over there, not only to this channel, if you haven't subbed already, sub to this channel, but subscribe to Anime Heads. That's where all of our anime content will be going forward. So I appreciate Hypnotic doing what he always does, sending y'all my way so we can chop it up and talk about anime, man. We got some anime experts right here on the panel. Brandon, the anime guy, Name, MMA Crease King, Cyfax, and Stacy Gardner. And fellas, I'm telling you right now, man, I am digging the hell out of the Exiled Heavy Night, which is a new one that just dropped. Bro, that's a good ass anime, man. I'm loving that shit.
Exiled Heavy Night. I mean, if you're a fan of MMOs, like, because like I played MMOs for like 25 years plus, you know, like ever since like Dark Ages of Camelot to I mean, there's a few others, but obviously World of Warcraft or whatever. But if you're a fan of those kind of style of games, doing that kind of style while in like kind of mixing it with anime. And then, you know, it's like anybody who's played those style of games, there's always those kind of shitty classes or whatever. But it's like, well, if you do them right, they're actually some of the best. Fucking lovely. I think they're doing it really good. The only thing I have against it is that they do way too many replays. Like they do too many like 20-second, 30-second replays of shit that's already happened. And they do that every episode until this last episode. They just let it play, and I was like, just continue to do this. The last episode that they released was really good. I wish they'd do more of that.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the manga. Kurokami is saying that it was censored, but it was good up to where I read Too Full of Identity Politics, though. I didn't see any of that. I'm not sensing that myself. Can't say that it's not there, but like first 5 episodes are bangers, man. I love it. All right. Really good fantasy anime. So I'm enjoying the hell out of that at this time. But yeah, anything you guys watching that y'all want to shout out before we get started?
I have finally got to Mazuko Sensei.
Mushoku
Tensei.
Tensei.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Jobless reincarnation.
Yeah. How you
I
feeling
finally
about
got to it. I finished the Apocalypse Diaries like season 2.
Ooh, very good.
Yeah, finished that one up. And yeah, that's what I got so far. Oh yeah,
You
and
are
I
doing the
finished
Lord's
reading-
work, my friend.
Well,
You're
you
doing
finished
the
them
Lord's
up. What do you
work.
you finished them
finished
up? What do you think?
ReZero.
What do you think about them?
I mean, they're awesome. I mean,
Would you
right
recommend them
now-
to everyone else?
yeah. So far, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
S tier level shows. So
yeah.
they're
Oh
worthy.
yeah, they top notch. Yeah, both of those. Name, I don't know what you watching over there in communist, wherever you at. You in commie? where are you again? What's city? Maybe we shouldn't
Bro,
shout it out.
he's-
Where-
that's all that matters.
He's somewhere in Vietnam. All right, he's in Vietnam.
Vietnam. Cyphex, you an asshole.
Are you able to watch
I'm
anything out
around.
there?
I got the VPN, but I have little cousins running around, so I can't watch as much of the crazy stuff that I watch in the States. So I've really scaled it back. You know, I'm just watching Gundam. There's the Kirby anime that I'm rewatching in Japanese. And then I picked up this new anime because I saw the movie was making rounds as like a great piece of cinema in Japan. So I was just like, all right, let me pick it up and see what it's about. It's called Chikawa. Here, I have a meme. I'll show you the meme that got me to watch it. It had me dying because
Is it
the
that?
discourse
Is that
around-
the weird little like cat meme or whatever?
Yes,
it's like
that one,
three.
dude.
It's like the three cats.
Yes,
okay.
yes, it's that one, dude. The way they talk about that movie, I was
Dude,
just like,
you know
all
what's
right, let me
funny?
see what it's
I
about.
saw
And then
that
I'll
and
see
I
the
was
one
like,
that
I
just
bet
goes-
I
just
bet
the meme.
names.
Like, all right, I gotta see what's going on.
Dude, I saw that and I was like, I bet Name's gonna try to talk us into watching this bullshit. Like, I saw that. I knew it. I knew it.
Considering how Name's always trying to throw people in Hello Kitty jail, I'm not surprised.
I mean,
Name, we'll never let that shit
DA already has DA has his picture. I sent it to him. I sent DA his picture. He knows what's up.
Hey, Brandon, you got something you want to share with us? What we got, Brandon?
Well, this is what's still on the list. I'm down to 16 shows.
The real
I
anime
tried
list.
to keep watching Neko Cat, but nope, I can't do it. But what's left on here is the best of the best of the best. If you're not watching all these, seriously reconsider what you're doing with your life and watch these shows. And we'll just leave it at that. I'm a smidge behind, but all I can say is peace never comes easy. War takes too long. And the animation is absolutely fantastic, but I'm struggling a bit with The Exiled Heavy Knight. I like it, but I'm not sure if I'd like it enough to be able to.
That's the thing.
To continue
Like,
it.
look. I'm almost behind you on that because there is a lot of excess on necessity. Like there's ridiculous. They just do these long shots that look cool, look animated for no reason, and it's like they just waste a lot of time to tell probably a pretty simple story, which is,
Yeah.
hey, we're playing a bunch of classes that are underrated in a game, but we're living that game. And if you play these classes right, they're actually really dope. And anybody that's been an MMO player for a long time knows that's actually kind of true sometimes. Like, so I think that's why it's actually resonating with a lot of people because a lot of people that are anime people.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's got that gamer.
Well,
It's a game.
mentality.
It's a game.
Well,
it has a massive gamer base behind it.
It's
Yeah.
it's an anime
It's a
that's
pacing
more
problem.
it's an anime that's more for focused towards RPG players mainly, because like if you play games like
Well,
Final
MMO
Fantasy
RPGs
or Final Fantasy,
specifically.
yeah, Diablo's Final Fantasy Tactics, because that's actually more hitting at it for me. You're going to end up playing that kind of game and then sitting there going, okay, what skills does this character need to learn? What skills does this character need to learn from the knight class, the monk class, the black wizard, the white mage? That's where it's coming off as.
Well, like if you played MMOs before, like the other aspect of it is like, there is there's usually always a class. There's like this class sucks for 70 levels until you hit the top level, And all of a sudden that class is like, well, if you get this one skill and you get this thing, all of a sudden it's the best class in the goddamn game. But you got to grind through all the bullshit. And like any MMO player at all understands that fucking sacrifice. And so it's that, I think that's why it's appealing to so many people, because it's like a lot of us did that. We did that with so many games back in the day, and it just resonates, you know.
All right,
and I agree, because that's what it is. Like, for example,
shared back here.
When,
let me bring this up as well.
When you're playing
what
a game
this,
like
Brandon? Because Brandon's been trying to share this all night, so go for it.
Well, I would say, Stacey, go ahead and finish what you're going to say first. Then we'll talk about the Discotheque Media Day, because it was fantastic. Right. Go ahead, Stacey.
All right, thank you, Brandon. For an example, Cyfax, like if you're playing Final Fantasy Tactics and you're using the monk, at first he kind of sucks, but once you get 2 attacks on him, he's basically broken. One is called Chakra, which basically allows your monk to basically heal not only himself, but him or herself, but like anybody else with HP and MP. And then there's one called Aura Blast, where he basically launches a fist attack from a long range distance. So with those 2 attacks, the monk is basically unbroken.
Which is also from D&D, but yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah,
you gotta love the broken classes. All right, so every year at this time we have a little thing called Otakon, and Discotheque Media loves to absolutely go apeshit crazy with the stuff that they put out. So this year was no different. They were dropping hints as to what they were going to release. They had hints, and I want to show this this little trailer that they did, where they showed some that they've released in the past. Some really good stuff. It's only 2 minutes long. Check this out. Some of the more obscure IPs. So yeah, if you like some of these more obscure ones, they're good. I'm not sure about the song, so I'm going to actually kill it back or scale it back a little bit to where it's not quite so over the top. But yeah, they are known for remastering, getting access to IPs that are more obscure, not as common as they used to be. A lot of old shows, like this one. Stuff that was popular back in the 90s. And of course, they like to release Kamen Rider stuff.
There you go, Name. You see Name just brighten up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can't be happy over there in that communist place.
And of course, they got the great Teacher Onizuka that they released a Blu-ray release of a little while ago. An absolutely fantastic show. And of course, the origination of hentai and the tentacles. They went and restored this for no other reason than the preservation of the history, more or less. And of course, other shows, some mecha, 70s, 80s, 90s stuff. They do it all. If you go and look at the catalog they've released over the years, it's very massive. And they definitely are the physical media people. So,
yes,
Discotheque Media is out of, they're based out of Florida. Well, this year, they've got some new releases. Lupin the Third, Zengada and the Two Lupins movie is getting a Blu-ray release. So the 4th and final OVA installment of the Takeshi Koike Lupin reinvention finally coming to Blu-ray, both dubbed and subbed. This was released in theaters when it first came out, so very good. Moving on, they're welcoming you once again. It's Discotheque Media Day, and they've got the return of Toradora. So this absolute classic is finally getting a long-awaited Blu-ray release over 20 years. Almost 20 years ago, this little gem came out. So if you are a fan of Toradora, there you go. You're finally getting your Blu-ray release. And to make it even better...
for yourself, Brandon?
What was that?
Are you gonna be grabbing that for yourself?
I don't know. I just might. It's a good one, but they got one better.
That anime looks up your alley, DA.
Yeah, Toradora is special, but this one right here, they're releasing Lupin the Third Part 2, all 155 episodes with all the original Japanese and any of it that was dubbed. They're including all the dubbed. This is the one stretch that they didn't do all of it. It's only partially dubbed. So that's a big set. That's a huge set. But since it's all the
5 episodes, that's wild, man. That's dope.
But since it's the standard definition masters of them being put on the Blu-ray, they can put like 50 episodes on a disc or something stupid like that. So this one will be pretty good. But we have some bigger ones besides Lupin the Third Part 2.
That's my purchase.
Yep. They've also got Lupin the Third Part 1 through 4 already in print. So they're still making them. So if you are a Lupin the Third fan, you need to start collecting. Plus they have all the OVAs and some of the movies from the more recent years. Now, remember, love Discotech because Discotech loves you. And just remember, when in danger, save your Blu-ray player, save your media collection. And yes, be kind to your discs. And now, Digimon Season 4 to go with all the other Digimon that they have released over the years. So for all of you people out there that prefer the digital monsters over the Pokemon, you've got your release.
That's the Blu-ray version, right?
Yep, that's the Blu-rays.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised Discotech prefers Digimon over Pokemon. It was more straightforward than Pokemon was, even though they were competing with each other a little bit.
Yeah. Yes, they were. And I know a lot of people that prefer the Digimon, but they've got the license and they're printing them. They're making them.
I mean, I got the original box set of the first 4 seasons, like up there or whatever, but I didn't know that they got the Blu-ray versions of Digimon. I might just have to pick those up.
Yep, they do. And now, time for Pony Pony Dash. So if you like gags, and more gags, you get this little classic from way back in the day to go with it too. 26-episode series. Another one pulled from the IP hell and released in all of its glory. But then to make it even better, time for the JRPG fans to get Tales of the Abyss. If you're a fan of the Tales of series, this is one of the adaptations that they have done, and it is finally getting its Blu-ray release. All 26 episodes. But to not be outdone, where are the extras? It's finally here. This is the one that I have been waiting for forever. If you are a fan of mecha and you don't know what Patlabor is, you need to get yourself brushed up and watch this TV police procedural show. It is fantastic. If I remember correctly, this is on High Dive. They still have the TV series, but this has been an IP hell for forever. But finally this year, we are getting some new Patlabor OVAs, and they are releasing the original TV series, all 47 episodes on Blu-ray, fully remastered. And I can tell you from watching
I've seen this show. I don't think I've finished it, but I have seen, I thought it was Patlabor. So it's Patlabor.
Yeah, in the English it's pronounced Patlabor, but I prefer Patlabor. It sounds better. It sounds more thing.
Yeah, it sounds like classier.
I absolutely love the opener for this, and we'll only do just a sec because this is one of those shows. If you let it go too long, they get touchy about. But it's such a good opener. It's such a good opener. An 8-meter tall mech. Oh, it's so good.
Oh man, I might have to check this one out.
Oh, it is.
Same. This is looking really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's.
Can I just say one thing?
Really
I
nice.
love old anime. I love old school anime, man.
Can I just say this? Brandon, the anime guy, has the best radio voice on this podcast. I just gotta say that.
Why? Thank you. But yes, they've got all 47 episodes. The dub, the sub. Everything coming later in 2026. But you want more Patlabor? Well, guess what? They have the Patlabor The New Files also coming out. So 16 new adventures of the SV2 team. So we get the original. We get some OVAs. What? You want more Patlabor? They're even releasing the movies! And for those of you who have never seen the movie, Unfortunately, this is one that we really got to be careful with.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Yeah. All I'll say is it's gorgeous. And of course, it's Oda. Don't mess with Oda because he's all, I'm going to get you.
That's what's up.
So gorgeous. So good. All 3 Patlabor movies. And if you've ever seen them, Oshii directed the first 2. And you know he did Ghosts in the Shell. So this is what he did first. You want to talk about more of that kind of existential dread dealing with cyberization, or in this case, just 8-meter tall mechs? This is it. So good. Where to buy? Amazon. Because that's where you need to go. But wait, there's more. The Big O is finally making its return.
I got that one on Blu-ray already.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Same here. When cast in the name of God, ye not guilty.
That's right. Season 2 now included the 5.1 audio mix in the English dub. So, Season 1, Season 2, coming to Blu-ray, and brand new packaging for the Big O. Be sure to follow them on all of the social media platforms. And then, of course, Digimon, the Movies Collection 3. Wait, there's more Digimon. Just when you think it's all done, more of the digital monsters come out to play.
Hey, Brandon, is this just endless? Because you're just going and going and going.
Just going and going, bro.
Almost. We're getting close.
It's just endless, man. This thing is just going. They got so much coming out, man. It's crazy.
This is all that they just talked about today. But then what's this? Kamen Rider Super 1 is getting a Blu-ray release. So for all of you Kamen Riders fans out there, Name, I'm looking at you. You get to see Super 1. And that
Name already Name over there ordering it up right now. That's why he ain't even paying attention. He got another tab up. He go like, let me get this Kamen Rider.
That's what's up, man.
Yo, man, that's sick, man. That's a great
DA. DA.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro, and Brandon will back me up on this. Disco, they would try their best to get it and get it to you, and they know how to sell it at the right price. Discotech literally was the only challenger to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
He like I bought a couple. Like I only got like one thing from Discotech, but yeah, when they do go on sale, they do try to hook you up though. Like they want you to come back. Like, yo, remember us. Like
when Right Stuff was still around, it was them and Amazon that sold their stuff. But as we all know, CR is AH, and we can't trust AHs, so no assholes.
All right. Let us move on. Thank you, Brandon, for that.
Thank you. Commercial.
Man. Yeah. Yeah, look, man, Discotech says thank you as well.
I love it.
They've got good stuff.
Let's go ahead and kick the show off. You guys know we always start with some fun before we get to the crazy stuff. And I thought this was very interesting. This is a teacher. It's out there at the anime convention. Someone on Red Note found out their teachers were dating because they saw him cosplaying Ren and Archer at a convention while holding hands. And look at this goose reaction, man. He was like, fuck, I got caught by my students, man. I just thought that was hilarious, man. I don't know if they're not allowed to date. It's like teachers
probably
don't really.
not.
Yeah. So he got caught in 4K and he's pissed. All right. You see her trying to hide her face. He was like, shit. They got us. Be careful out there, all right? When you cosplaying and you thinking your students don't go to anime conventions. Nah, your students are at anime conventions, all right? And they looking for y'all.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought that was just kind of hilarious. Another thing I thought was hilarious was this one right here. This life-size anime girl figure costs $8,000 and weighs as much as a large dog. Name. I think we got your waifu, man.
Bro, what do you mean?
Life
That's for
size,
you.
name,
That's for
ready to
you,
throw
bro.
down
Hey,
8G.
everyone, if you guys, when you donate to DA's channel, this goes towards the fund for this for him. He wants to put this in the back of the room, bro.
Yeah, we got to get Name a waifu, all right?
I'm just gonna say this: if
it's on his wish list.
if that That's Kurumi from Date Alive. Yeah, there's like so many people who are just gaga over her. So, name
that
when
you
you get
already
back to
know
the States,
that.
bro, we'll have this ready for you.
The fact that you
Well,
already know that is crazy.
I mean, it's crazy. Can you even move this? Because it weighs more than you do. Like so.
Yeah, so Kurumi Tokasaki from Data
100
Live
pounds?
stands 4 feet, 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighs over 100 pounds, and even comes with the real fabric.
Oh, you don't got to height
All the
shame them
gooner,
like that.
there you go.
Jesus.
If you a gooner and you're just like, man, you know, it's dating is hard out there. It's hard out there in these dating streets. There you have it. All right. Name just like, man, hey, just drop some super chats. DA will take care of that for me.
Shut up and take my money.
Right?
Well, there is the old saying, gooning makes you feel good. So
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can talk about what Name would actually do if he had that.
David
we
is
not gonna do
kissing
that.
strays in a different country already.
Names like I can't say
he'll
what
never
I
be
want to
released.
say. I'm in commie Vietnam. I can't say what I want to say. Anyway, let's get to it, man. You guys know we run down
I
the
mean,
top
if we talk about what Name wants to do to this thing, I mean, they might actually keep him where he's at. Like they might actually keep him there.
Is it posable?
I don't
Oh,
know.
How real is it?
I mean, like if it's $8,000, right? This thing is what is $8,000? You would think you should be able to just kind of do whatever you want to do with it, right? You're paying $8,000 for this. Yeah,
I mean,
man, you gotta be able
to be
Yeah.
fair, if I'm paying $8,000 for anything, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to anything. What I paid $8,000 for.
yeah,
To be fair,
yeah,
I
exactly.
mean,
That's
I don't care if it's a
It's
car
description.
or whatever, and if you want to get all explicit with it, whatever. If I drop $8,000 on anything, I'm gonna be despicable to that thing. Like I don't care.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
you pay for it,
we
you
ain't-
might as well.
Pause.
I
I
mean,
don't wanna know
right?
what you- I
No,
don't wanna-
there's no
wanna know what
pause.
you degenerates
There's no pause. It's full throttle, dude. There's no pause.
No, I just had a better
no
idea. Why
throttle,
don't
dude. Like,
DA? Why don't
there's
you
no,
get this
there's,
for your
there- like, dude,
DA?
no,
Why don't
no
you get this
pause.
for your boy T, bro? Why don't you get it for T?
Maybe.
That's how you get T's anime.
T would ruin this thing day one. That's why.
That's
It'd be destroyed. It'd be destroyed as soon as he got it.
He's gonna kill all of us for even recommending that to him.
Dude, just showing up on that thing, just showing up on T's doorsteps, it would have just explode out of pure fucking intensity. It'd be insane.
Y'all are wild, man.
Say, y'all
All right,
some
let's get to
weirdos,
it.
man.
That was just for fun.
Pause.
Let's talk about the top 10 anime of week 4. I don't know who's watching any of these, but well, Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. I think a lot of us are starting to get locked in on Bleach.
Haven't got
That
to
took
it yet.
first place. Mashuko Tensei, you had mentioned that earlier. MMA Crease King season 3 is number 2. Though I Am an Inept Villainous at 3. The Saga of Tanya the Evil season 2 at 4. Jadugar, Witch in Mongolia at 5. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You season 3 at 6. You and I Are Polar Opposites season 2 at 7. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You at 8. Love
Still
Unseen
sustained.
Beneath the Clear Night Sky at 9. And I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day at 10. I am watching, and now that Bleach is in the mix, I am watching Bleach. I got Mushoku Tensei, Tanya the
Shuko
Evil,
Tensei.
and Smoking Behind the Supermarket. So I'm not really like locked in on this list, but what do you guys think? Is this fair? Is it a good top 10?
I'm just really
I
ready
mean-
for Brandon's list, to be honest with you.
Yeah, same here. I think number 1, Bleach, actually makes sense because of the fact that this is basically one of the last few arcs, so they're going to
Yeah.
try and go as hard as possible with it. So yeah,
Hey,
number
Bleach
1,
got it.
Bleach. I'm not surprised.
Bleach got people getting divorces.
Oh yeah.
Man.
No, I here's a funny story. A friend of mine today was hanging out with his wife, and she left the room. Right, we're all talking about some of the Bleach characters. My friend Eddie basically
friends?
says,
What are you
"Oh
talking
yeah,
about?"
man." He's like, man, if I wasn't married to my wife, I'd marry a woman like Rangiku. And sure enough, She walks right back in the room when he says that. I'm like, oh, you just got married last week. You're getting a divorce next week.
Shit.
Yep.
Well,
Anyway, that's the top 10. Any other comments on that before we move on?
at least 4, which is shocking. But the fact that Ghost in the Shell, Ironwalk Jean, or even Skelly's not on there is, or Cleavitus, or even, the Bookworm.
Yeah,
That's a
Cleavitus
crime
won't
against
be.
humanity. So
Yeah.
once again, whoever votes for these, I have to question their sanity.
Yeah, whoever votes for these is clearly wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, not the
I
best
will
list.
I will give
the
you
previous
Bleach.
list
I'll give you
actually-
that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just weird to me, man. Like the previous seasons, it seems like I was like, yeah, these are pretty good. Like this list, summer is just like what? But in any case, I wanted to go ahead and jump into the top topic or one of the top topics, and that's My Hero Academia. Anime is returning with a new special episode tomorrow.
Awesome.
You guys know anything about this?
No, this is what they played at. They played at the. This is what they played at AX.
I thought
What-
they were
what-
talking about.
Keep going,
there's gonna
name.
be a
Come
horror
on.
movie.
I'll talk-
No, I've actually didn't even know. I
thought
didn't
there was
know
gonna
about
be a
this, but I'm
manga.
definitely going to watch it tomorrow.
So name. I didn't see the episode. Did you?
Yeah, they played it at Anime Expo at the My Hero 10-year celebration panel.
Okay. Is it something worth watching? Should we check it out? What are your thoughts?
It's
on it?
a nice little
spoiling
five.
anything.
It's a nice little 5-minute one shot. That's all it is. It's just airy. She sings a song and that's it. You get a bit of world building. You see the updated hero rankings, but aside from that, you don't really get additions to the main story, as you guys would like to call it. So
Yeah.
It's one of those little nice things.
So
that,
it's basically-
it's 5 minutes. Yeah, it's 5 minutes. You can just watch it, and then it's like a just more YouTube video. Just watch it, and it's like, all right, that's cool. But I think watching it with the crowd in the crypto arena at Anime Expo really hit different because for one, I was sitting really close to the front, and they had the speakers blasting the music full force, and I could just hear it vibrating, through my skull, and it was just hearing everyone cheer for certain moments and seeing certain people pull up, that was cool. But I don't know if you can get that same experience watching it alone. So, but it's just it's just nice thing. Just if you want more My Hero content from the main universe. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna drop tomorrow, right? Early morning, at 8 a.m. or something like that, early in the morning. So if you're a My Hero Academia fan, check it out. It's gonna be available. So that's that. Because I guess there's not much more to it. So you said it's only 5 minutes.
Yeah, they played it.
And that's not an episode, though, right? That's
yeah,
not really
it's not even an episode. That's just like a YouTube short.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought this was because it doesn't really say much about it other than that, they're just going to have an episode. It says it's after the main anime concludes. And that was really it, It doesn't really give you any more details on it, on how long it's going to be or anything like that. So, interesting. Okay. All right. I thought there was more to it. I was waiting for you to drop me some some unique, takes on it, but yeah, nothing. All right. Well,
I mean, there's one My Hero property that still has a whole season of content to be adapted, but EA only gives it a 7, so I don't know if he's
The
gonna
name
watch
always
that.
try to throw me up under the bus. I've already said I like vigilantes, but that's running joke. That never gets old, by the way.
Yeah.
All
But,
right.
I mean,
Considering how he started you on the Hello Kitty crap, you're still surprised on this?
No, I'm not.
But I mean,
Not at
to
all.
be fair, this is probably the last My Hero content you're going to get for a long while, unless they in the main universe, unless they make another movie to profit off of it. Because as far as I know, they don't have any plans to. So after this and Vigilante's final season comes out, whenever that is, My Hero's probably done, unless they come back for an anniversary, like Assassination Classroom did with their 10 years later. So I would just cherish this because. It's just a little sweet. It's a little sweet short. You can just watch it, just be done. Move on with your day. It's really cool.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, speaking of moving on, we're gonna move on to this topic right here. I thought this was interesting. So you guys all know there's a lot of anime that take place in schools, high schools in Japan.
Mhm.
Apparently, a famous anime YouTuber in America explains the reason for the prevalence of high schools in Japan or in Japanese anime like this. For Japanese people, high school is the most shining period of their lives. Once they become working adults, it turns into hell. So they reminisce about high school days. Japanese people don't want to see the dark reality of their own society. Now, this is a post from this guy, Masaru, all right, who is clearly Japanese. He writes everything in Japanese. He says, but I think this is a pretty sloppy take on Japan. First off, people who still love high school anime, even as adults, couldn't possibly have had fun high school days. If anything, the ones who truly enjoyed high school probably don't cling so strongly to school anime even after growing up. In reality, plenty of people would say their school days were hell because human relationships and their range of activities were narrow with no escape. Plus, Japanese people don't just watch anime. Drama and movies dealing with work-life poverty, family issues, crime, healthcare, and politics are normally popular too. It's just like us here in America. You know, it's not everything is just so pigeonholed to, just high school life or whatever. The explanation that Japanese people escape into anime because they don't want to face the dark realities doesn't explain Japan at all. Manga's the same. Say that after watching. I don't even know what this is. I couldn't find a good translation of that name. Do you got it? Nope. Okay. Too many overseas anime fans talk about Japan like it's a country made solely of shonen anime. And I kind of there's so many different anime genres, but everybody kind of hyper focuses on shonen, right? Like shonen's the only anime that exists out there. And then you come up with these retarded takes like this guy saying, oh, this is why they love, high school anime so much, And then even when they sell themselves as living in Japan, they're people with hardly any connection to Japanese society, just living within foreigner community like the three people in this video. Living in Japan and understanding Japanese society are two different things, right? Don't go thinking a few anime and your own experiences let you explain the values of over 100 million people. I guess this is the YouTuber that he's referring to. So I just wanted to play a little bit of it so you guys can hear what he had to say.
Why trash cast? Oh god.
Is that a cultural thing? Yeah, cultural thing. Why start?
It's trash takes.
For a lot of people, like high school is kind of seen as like this basically like golden time. Right. Yeah. It's like for a lot of people, high school is like, the whole thing of like in the West of like high school is like, usually movies that are based in high school in the West are based off bad memories.
Yeah.
Being like, oh man, my high school fucking sucked, blah, blah, blah. They're all these shit people, the jocks, the bullies, blah, blah, blah. Right? That's the norm in the West. In
These
Japan,
guys sold
it's
out.
glorified because to a lot of people, high school was a really fun time with
like these guys are YouTubers
were...
over in Japan as Americans telling this is what Japanese life is
DA, the guy who's speaking, he's half Japanese too, so that adds insult to injury. He's part Japanese by blood.
That by blood, but that honestly don't even mean nothing to me.
These guys, sold out the anime community. Like they literally sold out the anime community, bro.
Yeah, they actually had a big following on YouTube, but after it was revealed, they would just kiss an ass to the sponsors who were backing them. They just they lost half their audience almost.
Yeah, with takes like that, I'm not surprised. I don't watch a lot of anime YouTubers. I only have a couple that I watch, so I didn't know who these dudes was. I figured one of y'all might.
Yeah, Anime Joey is the one that's talking right now, and he's sold out. He sold out to everybody. He sold out to the corporations.
The thing was I remember hearing a story about Anime Joey was talking about how some characters were overdeveloped for the roles they were given, and I'm like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because he was like, while for example, I think he made a take once about Yu-Gi-Oh. He was like, while Kaiba and Joey were supposed to be the top two, it made sense. Joey Wheeler was like too big for his britches. I'm like, no, he wasn't. He was supposed to be the
Joey had
guy who earns.
Yeah,
He was supposed
earned
to be
his
the guy who
stripes.
earns his stripes.
It's like he knows he can't be like the top duelist in the world, but like he's up there. Like, you know, he'd be like more of a gatekeeper more than anything. But like Joey can, like any given Sunday, he can win against any of the best duelists if he has the right cards or if plot is not into it.
Exactly.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
So like I said, I didn't know much about that particular YouTuber. I hadn't heard of him. I just kind of read that, and I just wanted to get you guys' takes on it.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Japan is, you know, constantly being, I don't know, I guess farmed for, you know, their you know, anime and, you know, obviously their culture. You know, a lot of people enjoy Japanese culture. I do. But I think there's a level of respect that you need to pay to Japan. Like when you're basically saying this is the reason why, you know, something like a high school anime is popular, and then you're labeling an entire country, an entire like society, and saying this is how these people are.
Yeah,
man, you really better be on point with that.
He
know what I'm saying?
he played they all like them three YouTubers right there, DA, they play both sides. Like they like want to be cool with their leftist friends, but they also try to cater to their audience at the same time, type of thing. It's like, you know, they're trying not to lose their bag and try not to lose their audience at the same time. So they don't really stand for
Reese's
that.
right, because before they went corporate, they're actually really not as knowledgeable about anime. They still are, you know. It's just that now they have the sponsorships, they have connections with people in the industry, like they do interviews with manga anime studios and all that. But yeah, and they headline some convention panels.
And they're good friends with Hassan.
Yeah. That's another one. They had Hassan on the panel.
Say no more.
That really turned a lot of people off from them. It was like, you're really platforming him of all people. They lost about a good number of them.
Bro, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I found this meme. I sent it to my friend earlier. I thought Stacy and MMA Chris King would like it. I don't know if you can open it because it's an Instagram reel, but
yeah, let's.
They brought up Joey Wheeler, so I was just like, all right.
Oh, is it the Joey Wheeler's the greatest duelist of all time or something?
No, I don't know. It was just a reel I just sent my friend. It was just like Joey. It was just like one of those, like, what's it called? Poorly done
put
dubs
it in
on
the
YouTube.
private chat. I see it.
Yeah, it's like it's a bootleg. It's one of those like abridged dubs.
Oh. No, because I got a friend Vagabond. He believes that Joey's the best duelist, and I'm like, dude, everybody knows it's Kaiba, but you know, it is what it is.
Here we go.
All right, we moving on with this one. It's our weekly talk of piracy. All right,
nice.
You guys have heard the news, the big news about how Japan is now going after pirates and cracking down. It's now going directly to the individuals. All right, it's not just tackling out these big anime streaming sites. Now they're going after the actual individuals. Okay. Japanese authorities have reportedly made the country's first arrest of a major first uploader on Nyaa, one of the largest torrent indexes for anime and other Japanese media. The suspect was arrested on suspicion of uploading the NHK drama Midnight Taxi to Nyaa, making it available for download via BitTorrent. Kyoto Prefectural Police investigated with support from the anti-piracy group KODA. Unlike previous cases focused on downloaders or smaller distributors, this targeted the person accused of first uploading the copyrighted content. Authorities believe stopping original uploaders has a greater impact on piracy networks. So they're not just saying, hey, we got to take down High Anime, or we got to take down, what was the other one? Anime Kai. All right, we got to take down these major like platforms, these major pirate sites. We're going to go after the single individual that uploaded the torrent, put it on a torrent site. And this, to me, this is a scare tactic, but I believe one that will absolutely work, Because if now you're going directly after particular individuals, you're not trying to catch this big site. You're going after individual people and saying, we're going to arrest you and we're going to charge you. That's going to scare a lot of folks off. I just wanted to get y'all thoughts on it. Uploaders are now going to be like, ooh, do I really want to upload this? Because they're coming after us now, not the giant site where everybody's at. They're coming after individuals. Y'all thoughts?
I think it's a good thing that they're going after the individuals, because if they're just going after the site, that's a wide net to cast, but that does shut down the pirate site. But if you go after the uploaders, that really will make them actually think twice, because at that point there's no need for the pirate site, because you're going to be like, wait a minute, if I upload it to the pirate site, they're going to catch me. So I mean, that's more direct. I think that's good.
Man, this is like kind of.
What do you think, Crease?
This is like.
Is this a good strategy?
I mean, okay, I don't want to give the Crusades, the Crunchyroll Crusades, their props, but this is pretty smart on their idea. Like, you know, they're basically trying to get rid of all of it. Like, if you upload, we're gonna get you. I'm like, it's smart, but I don't like it at the same time, because the Crunchyroll Crusades are just taking over, and it's getting smaller and smaller, and they want you to buy from them. It's like they took over the whole entire market, man. We're like, you know, and there's hardly no more physical media too. So
Crunchyroll is purging. Their strategy is interesting. We're going to get to that in just a minute. Actually, right after this, we'll discuss Crunchyroll and Sony's strategy, because the name, I know you a straw hat at your core. I know that's where your heart is at. All right. But it's looking shaky right now for the Pirates. I'm telling you, man, it's looking super shaky.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're in a weird position. So like if you try, like if you want to buy something, you can't buy anything, because you know the physical is almost gone. But like if you try to stream it and watch it like pirate wise or whatever, like you're gonna probably get arrested.
Right. Yeah, you know what's crazy is that there are full like on X, there are full uploads of Spider-Man Brand New Day already on X, man. My son keeps saying, hey dad, they uploaded it again. It's like they took it down, it's back up in like 15 minutes. It's crazy. They're so fast.
You can't stop them, bro. They at some point.
I'm not surprised there, because I was Master Duel and I had X up waiting for the message, and sure enough, I seen like 2 posts show up with scenes from Brand New Day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like a Hydra, bro. It's like a Hydra. You cut off one head, 2 more appear. But I think what the Ace in our little private chat when we have posted about this news, he was right. He's like, they're not gonna catch everyone. That's just impossible. But I think that if they can catch a few people and set an example by inflicting huge punishments like fees on them, I think that's probably they're trying to intimidate the rest into like, you know, like we're not gonna get you, you know, but we'll give you this chance to back off. So, and it's crazy that this guy was doing it from Japan, which has one of the strictest copyright laws, and they got him. So that makes you wonder, did they start moving all the operations to different countries then? Because I'm pretty sure some countries their laws aren't as lax until they need to start working with the international governments to to catch these guys.
Look, GB Reviews calls it, this could be the great
all I know is
of
VPNs
in anime form if it continues to escalate. Like now they're going after, like I said, they're going after individuals. All right, burning down the pirate sites at the source. They're getting them at the individual uploaders. The person that uploaded, we got you. Okay, and we're going to take you to jail. And like I said, and I was saying in the private chat, what they're going to do is they're going to punish them so hard and make it so punitive and so like hurtful that the pirates are just going to be like, man, nah. Like the individual uploaders are going to be like, forget it. I'm not doing this. Okay, I'm not doing this. It's hurting me too much. It's going to that's how you. That's the way you stop piracy. Yeah.
I mean, but to bring it back to that, to the point that Chibi made, which I think was great, the library, it's like burning the library of Alexandria. You know, we're gonna get into it later, but you know, you think about all these like licenses that expire, or like, you know, Crunchyroll has a lot of anime. Don't get me wrong, but they don't have everything. And you're just thinking about the breadth of anime that these pirate sites have. The fact that you know, like I said, it's either you pay an inabsorbent amount of money, or you just have to go pirate to go watch an anime that's not available on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
And now people are starting to lose the access to it. It's like, okay, so what do I do now? Do I have to wait forever for like, you know, Discotech to make a Blu-ray of it? Or like, you know, I just pray that Crunchyroll licenses it? Or do I just never watch this anime that I want to watch? So I think it's just like a real problem. And
Well, that's the
you know,
that's the thing. You gotta get your physical media. Okay, that's the importance of physical media. And then when like Crunchyroll, or not Crunchyroll, Sony says, you know, I think we're gonna limit the amount of physical media that we're making and selling. It's like, okay, then what ends up happening? The price of physical media goes up. They're gonna start charging more.
They're gonna price you out.
This is also going to, yeah, and this is also going to lead to the more purchasing of VPNs too, so that way they can try and get around that stuff.
Oh yeah, but that we were just talking about it, and I was stunned that this had even happened. Okay, Hunter x Hunter has officially returned to Crunchyroll after being removed earlier this year due to an expired licensing agreement. So the name's point, they let the license expire, and then they brought it back, and now it's back on. You know, because you know Hunter x Hunter is back in the news, and let's go ahead and bring it back, but. Like, first of all, I was blown away that Hunter x Hunter wasn't even available. Like, how do you not have Hunter x Hunter available on Crunchyroll? How are you an anime streaming giant and you don't have, like, it blew me away because I was like, wait a minute. It was gone. I know I hadn't seen it, but I've seen the series, so I wasn't really tripping off of it. But I'm like, that's one that you don't let expire. Okay,
Yeah.
There's certain like anime that's just, they should always be available if you are Crunchyroll, and Hunter x Hunter is absolutely one of those anime. I feel like Demon Slayer is one of those anime. You just got to leave it on. You don't ever let the license expire. There's certain ones that's just like this is always on. Dragon Ball Z should always be available on Crunchyroll. I don't know what Crunchyroll is thinking with this one, man. Like, don't let Hunter x Hunter expire. That's retarded. Am I
know what it
barking up the wrong
is.
tree with that?
It's Sony. Sony is asshole.
Yeah.
There really is no other way to describe it. It's just Sony being
Stupid.
special.
Yeah, it's insane, man. It's like, but you let it expire. And the only thing, this is what's going to start happening, is that they're going to let some of these licenses for these very popular anime are going to expire, and then they're going to be, but you got the physical media. We'll release it on physical media now, and now it's your opportunity to get it, but it's going to cost you. You know, then they're going to jack the prices up to some insane amount, and everybody's going to be like, "Whoa, man, you guys are like," I see the game plan already when it comes to Crunchyroll.
I think they I know Hunter was on Netflix, and they probably was just saying like, okay, we make more money on Netflix than like our own website too at the same time. So they're probably looking at that or whatever, because there's a lot of stuff that's on Crunchyroll that's on Netflix at the same time too. They're trying to double up their pockets, in my opinion.
Yeah. Here's
I mean,
some delisted titles on the platform. Oh, go ahead, Name. I'm sorry.
Shit. Nah, I just wanted to say, between this and Black Lagoon, I kind of want to put my tinfoil hat on and say this is a marketing push to promote their newer anime. Because, you know, we talked about this several times. Like, you know, these new kids, they're not going to know anime history because there's so much anime that comes out every season that you're just overwhelmed. Like, I can barely find the time myself to go watch older anime. And, you know, in between keeping up with the seasonals and all that. And even then, I can't keep up with the seasonals as much as I would have liked to. So it's just like, you know, it also feels like kind of a marketing push. Like you said, there's certain animes that are like, you know, and I thought Hunter x Hunter was one of them where you're just like, you should never let it expire. It should be evergreen. It should always be
That's
on there.
evergreen, bro. Yeah.
Exactly. Like those like starter animes.
One Piece should be evergreen at all times. One Piece. It should never, ever have a license that could expire. Every episode of One Piece should always be available. Every, like, Death Note is another one. All right, it just stays on the platform forever.
Death Note is on
never let
every
it go.
platform that I notice. Like it's almost on every single platform.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they tried to get the licensing deal at a cheaper rate for them. That's probably why they let it lapse and then said, "Oh yeah, we brought it back."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sony's just stupid. It does bring up a thing about when you're talking about licensing. When we talk about Ghost in the Shell, with the newer one being on Amazon, the standalone Complex series are not available on Crunchyroll, not available on High Dive. They're available through a specialty service, if I remember correctly, called Heartland, which you can get on Amazon. I was shocked when I saw that they are the ones that have the right to the streaming of it. But to get it, you have to pay Heartland like $3 a month or something like that. It was strange to see something that's more for middle America, you know, the Hallmark-ish type of service with the type of shows having Ghosts in the Shell being part of their streaming service. It was weird as hell. But when it goes to these things, anything that gets to a certain age becomes a legacy IP. If Crunchyroll and Sony in their infinite wisdom are going to be assholes about it, let it go and get it on some other service that is willing to pay a nominal price but make it to where it is evergreen available. Or, just like how our friend Kreese there has the physical, always leave it available for purchase and don't try to screw us on the cost.
Yeah. I got this on Amazon for...
Which is why...
I got this one for pretty cheap, too. I think this was like $80 for the whole entire season.
Nice.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's a lot of show for not a lot
Good
of money.
price, bro.
No, but
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon has a good point, you know, but it's also, I think the streaming bubble is just getting too big, you know, like $3 a month. Don't get me wrong, that's not bad, you know, that's actually okay, you know, it sounds like a really good channel that I pay for, but you know, you think about the average consumer, it's like, okay, I gotta get this to watch this, I gotta get another streaming service to watch this, it becomes too much. It's just like, bro, why don't I just gotta pick, you know, why can't I just pick between Crunchyroll and Netflix, and then that's eventually the one they
that's
just
the point. Yeah, there should be like, look, I don't. I feel like Crunchyroll should have this thing on lock. Hey, we got the most, we got the best, and there's certain anime that's going to be on this thing all the time, and we're not going to play around with this because you could literally capture the entire market and make everybody happy, and it's like they don't want to do that.
Well, Sony is asshole, but I've had to put a pause to my physical media collecting for a while, but I came across this today at Wally World, and I was shocked because my Wally World used to carry a lot of anime stuff, not so much anymore, but I did pick up Dawn to Dawn Season 2.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was only $25, so I'm like, yeah, okay. I'll
like,
splurge. I haven't done it for a while, and of course, I watched the the Exorcism episode again, and I just laughed my ass off every single time at it.
Yeah, Walmart, like when Walmart puts out the physical anime stuff, like I cop it real quick. Like I got free rent on physical media. I got Kaiju number 8 and like a lot of the Demon Slayer movie. I mean TV show or whatever. When it was
their website, their distribution centers carry. They're about as big as Amazon on the distribution side, but not in the in-store. The in-store physical media sections are quite pitiful.
Yeah. They kind of dwindling it down. Like they just only give you like the new releases and like maybe 2 or 3 like animes that you already probably have. So yeah.
It's pretty bad.
It's to me, I don't get the move. I mean, I do understand it's business and you want to make money. So, but like you're pissing off a lot of people in the meantime. This guy said Crunchyroll recently lost the licenses to a dozen animes. So we've seen the home video prices for them skyrocket. A bunch of anger online and headlines about Crunchyroll's purge. These are some great anime and people are right to be frustrated, but there's more to it. So this is a long post. He kind of goes into, you know, the reactions too much, but Crunchyroll is generally very good about maintaining their library. That's it, man. There's certain ones that you just got to keep on there, bro. Okay. And then they talk about the availability of
Press
anime.
X to doubt.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And look, all of this is true. All right. Crunchyroll has way more anime than pretty much everybody else. And so you got to respect it from that standpoint. But I think there is a game being played. They're letting certain ones die, and then they're just going to jack the prices up. And then Crunchyroll and Sony will be able to benefit off of that, you know? And so I'm not fooled by this, you know, oh, well, you know, it's all right because Crunchyroll got a lot of anime. No. The prices are skyrocketing, all right, because of what Crunchyroll is doing, you know? So the only thing I can say is, you know, if you love it, get it on physical media right away before it moves off of Crunchyroll or moves off of any other platform, and then the price goes sky high.
Just
go ahead and get it now.
They still haven't got a physical copy for Chainsaw Man the movie, like an official copy in America yet. That's
bro,
crazy.
You're never getting, bro, with that MAPPA deal on Netflix, you're never getting that, bro. You're never getting that.
Yeah, I got
bro.
a website where you can find like you can find the movie, but you know, in good quality.
Don't upload it, man. They coming after this.
No, I'm talking about like on the physical.
Pirates.
I'm talking about owning the physical disc or whatever.
Got you.
When in doubt, if you really want it on physical media, you can always find it. I'll just say it like that. Hit me up if you guys want to know.
I think.
Hey, look, let me hit some. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, go. I just wanted to say because it feels like the West and you know the East, I think is moving towards this too because they have deals with the West that they're really pushing the streaming bubble thing. And I think as the years go on, like you know, we keep bringing up Sony places. These guys are like the biggest like you know advocates for this. That they're really trying to push that digital stuff, like you know, you own nothing, all that stuff. And it really sucks because I think Japan still has a pretty consistent Blu-ray and DVD release schedule. But the problem is like when you buy from there, you don't know if you're going to get English subs up there. Because I checked for a show that I was considering buying the Blu-ray of from Japan. First of all, the import is atrocious already. But second of all, it's like, you know, for people who don't understand Japanese, like, you know, I'm gonna buy this thing and I can't even watch it because it's only going to be in Japanese. Like, there's no guarantee of it being in English dub, English sub or anything. Yeah. So it just sucks that they're doing it over here because it's just like, you know, you're really limiting the consumer's option, which is stupid because like,
gotta learn Japanese, folks. They pushing us in there. We might have to start doing some Japanese lessons on anime nights.
Oh boy!
All right, everybody, let's talk to these folks that were so gracious to support the channel. Ross C. Bilson just became a YouTube member. Ross, I always see you in the chat. You're always supportive. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for the membership. Gilgamesh coming through with a 5. Name is still being held hostage by Hello Kitty until DA admits they are dating. Also, Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, The Calamity opening and closing are great. Absolutely, man. The Hello Kitty accusations, y'all gonna stop it eventually. Y'all gonna stop.
That's now your identity.
Stop these Hello Kitty accusations. I don't know how.
With something.
No, it could be worse. You could
with
be
something
the
worse.
King,
with something worse than Hello Kitty pops up.
That's true.
Yeah,
Very
it could be
true
worse.
It
could be worse. Almost a year of dealing with
something
it now.
worse than Hello Kitty comes up. Name will do it.
Yeah, probably. Gilgamesh for 2. I got my tickets for Transformers the movie. When is that drop? Is that coming up this week?
Oh, that's the 1986 movie. That's
You got the
yeah. OG one. Is that this weekend? That's this weekend, right?
I don't know when it comes out, but is it?
I think that's this weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
I know they're adding a little post credit.
The funny thing is, stores.
What do you say?
The funny thing I've heard is lately, some of the stores have been carrying Transformers, like the Optimus Prime, with the injury that he got in his battle with Megatron in that one, and they're selling like hotcakes.
Oh yeah, that's been out for a while, but yeah, don't get me started on Transformers, bro. I'm a crash out. This company is actually
September 17th. All right. September 17 is when it's dropping. Yeah, look, I'll be seated for that one, man. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be dope, man.
It's gonna be the
Thank
day
you,
before my
Gilgamesh.
birthday.
Yeah, man, there you go, man. It's like, isn't that Talk Like a Pirate Day? Oh no, that's 19th. That's the 19th. All right, shout out to Now It's Known Mac. Now it is known. Shout out to Mac. Everybody get over and support Mac on X. All right.
Shout out to the Mac.
Yeah, he's always good with great information. He's always sharing some interesting topics. Sometimes I just go to Mac to find topics to discuss on my channel. So shout out to Mac for the $1. Thank you. Gilgamesh also just became a YouTube member. Salute to you, Gilgamesh. Thank you for your patronage. I appreciate that. And then finally, of course, Dragon Master Zero dropped 5 Derek the DA memberships. And look, Dragon Master always hooks it up. I appreciate him for doing it. Let me go ahead and thank him with his own emoji because he has his own emoji. Everybody that is a member can also say thank you to Dragon Master for giving it up. You know, a $5 $5 memberships. That means you have access to all the nightcaps. You have access to the emojis. You have access to the member videos and also 1 super chat in a month. So you got all of that thanks to Dragon Master Zero. I appreciate you, brother, for what you do for the channel. And thank you very much, everybody. Let's give some love to those that drop supers. We'll start off with the members. All right. Brand new members. We got 7 of them tonight, right? 7 brand new members. Hey, you guys are dope and welcome. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And then, of course, to the super chatters. Look, a couple of more just came through. Gilgamesh with another 2. DA, I will never stop with the SA and Hello Kitty with the SA. What's that?
Wow.
Yo.
That's wild.
Wow, that just got
That
real
went to a
dark.
dark place really quick.
That
That's
went real dark real quick, Gilgamesh.
wow.
Woo!
Damn.
Hey,
Well, I
I'll
did
let it
meet your
slide.
voice actor last week, Gilgamesh David Vincent. He's really cool. Very awesome voice.
There's that. And then Nick Nax. Hey, man, look. Nick Nax is another one, man. Always supporting. No reason, just saying. Thanks for all you do, DA. Hey, thank you, Nick Nack, for all that you do, supporting the channel whenever you can. I appreciate it. Nick Nack has been supportive as well. She has her own emoji, all right? Just this little black cat that says Nick Nack because that's what she is, man. She's a little black cat. Always hooking it up, always taking care of business. Let me go ahead and lace you up with some love. And I appreciate it. Oh, look, okay. And then Gilgamesh come back trying to clean it up. I meant DA and Hello Kitty. Yeah, I'm sure that's what he meant. He got that feedback. He said, wait a minute. All right, because you typed DA here, but then all of a sudden you typed SA. I don't know what's going on with
Bro, he was talking about Sword Art Online, bro. Sword Art. SA stands
Is that
for
what he's
Sword Art.
saying? Okay.
So,
All right.
He
All right,
forgot the
all right,
O.
Gilgamesh. I'll let it slide this time. Thanks to the super chatters. You guys are dope. All right, we on to the next topic. But before we do a little bit of All Might for you, here you go. Brandon, what you got up here, man? What is this?
The brain rot
Brandon?
is real. It is real. We suffered through it 2 years ago. We're suffering through it again. The brain rot is real.
So the chain smoking cat ain't good, huh? That's not a good series. I guess.
man, he's laughing.
Yeah, he's laughing.
Yeah,
Probably very good.
no.
Well, we just got through talking about Sony and Crunchyroll dominating anime. It looks like they're also trying to dominate manga. Did you guys see this one? The Japanese government and Sony are teaming up. In November of 25, news emerged that could be one of the most significant developments in the history of the manga industry. The Japanese government announced plans to create a global manga platform. All right. So they announced that according to information heard from multiple sources. By the way, Boichi is another really good follow if you're an anime fan on X. These posts are super long. There's no way in hell we read through all of this because it's like you can see how long this thing is. This thing is a fucking book. All right. This guy goes in, but great follow. I would highly recommend y'all check him out. According to information I've heard from multiple sources within the industry, Sony appears to be the company expected to lead the project. So now Sony is linking up with the Japanese government to, look, man, they trying to run the entire show.
The Crusades, man.
They try to take over anime, manga. They want to be the distributors. They want to do it all. All right. So they're expected to lead the project. And let me just finish this up and I'm gonna let y'all talk. In fact, Sony's strategy has been remarkably consistent for quite some time. The goal appears to be clear: to build world-class original IP and to become the global leader across manga, anime, and games. All right. The acquisition of Crunchyroll perfectly fits into that strategy. After acquiring the platform, Crunchyroll also expanded into manga distribution. All right. So it seems like Crunchyroll is just going to take this whole thing over. Am I missing something? Because they are jumping in with the government. And like they said, they already got Crunchyroll doing manga. All right. They're trying to create a global manga platform. That's what Japan wants to do. Sony is over in Japan, obviously. And of course, with PlayStation and video games, it just seems like they're trying to cut everybody off, corner the market. And it's just going to be Sony and Japan. All right.
Bro,
your thoughts, guys. Your thoughts.
They couldn't beat Netflix fair and square, so they had to run to Big Daddy government for the bailout, bro.
It seemed that way, don't it?
No, but I think the idea of a global manga platform is very good. But the red flags, well, first of all, the first red flag was the government getting involved, and the second one was that Sony was spearheading it. Now, those are the two big red flags, you know, because like that's something that I've always wanted to, like, you know, just import the manga directly from Japan, like, you know, just have like translators from there. You know, you don't have to like outsource it to like, you know, other people where like the quality control becomes questionable because you have no control over localizers in different countries. But I don't know about this, man. Like anytime the government gets involved, like we talked about, like, you know, it seems nice at first, but they're gonna eventually ask for something, and they don't get involved unless they see something that they can exploit in there. So I don't know about this, man.
You don't follow the I'm from the government and I'm here to help. You don't you don't.
Bro,
Aldous Magnus had it right.
I know, guys. I know I'm in Vietnam right now, but I'm an American at heart, bro. I hate the government.
No, Ronald Reagan knew what he was saying.
Yeah, no, we totally do. They also tried to acquire KADOKAWA. All right, and it didn't go through, but they tried. Sony is making major plays into every aspect of manga at this point in time. Go ahead, Stacy. What was it you was about to say?
No, I mean we already went over it. Ronald Reagan said it best. Those are the 9 most terrifying words. Now, this whole thing about Sony, I'm sorry, no, this is bad news for us. This is why I'm hoping that that idea of direct to consumer actually happens, because that's the best way to get around this legally, at the very least.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Listen, man, the way that Sony handles business with Crunchyroll, again, it makes me nervous for stuff like this. And now it's like they want to control the global distribution of manga. They want to control it. And if they control that, they got it all. I don't know how they'll be one of the most powerful, like you said, name Netflix. Is probably Netflix, you know, they give Sony some issues, but Netflix doesn't have anywhere near the amount of anime titles. You know, Crunchyroll pretty much corners the market in terms of your go-to. Hey, who's got the most anime? It's Crunchyroll. You know, but you're seeing what's happening right now, Brandon. I see your chat, Brandon. Holy cow, the brain rot is real. Remember, Sony is asshole.
Yeah, don't trust Sony. Sony asshole. No, if it was anybody else other than Sony, then maybe I might be a little more willing to give them a pass. But with how they have been behaving over the past 10 years, you cannot give them anything. Because once they have this market cornered, which is exactly what they're going for. They're going for full-on monopoly. Yeah. They've already shown that they're willing to cut any type of physical media. Don't be surprised if they stop producing Blu-rays for any of the anime that Crunchyroll gets licensed to or has first rights to. And don't be surprised if they stop actually making physical manga. So Sony can piss off.
You got a good point, because they're going for the head. They're going for the king, because they do have anime originals, but a lot of anime are adapted from manga. So if they can get control of the creative output as well, I think that's cause for concern, And I really hear what you're saying, Brandon, because like for the past 10 years, and probably even like longer, Sony's been fucking up. But I feel like they're so big that it's too big to rig for them in the case that, no matter what, unless you have like a huge amount of people who are willing to boycott them, like that's barely going to make it dead, because we heard about the PlayStation stuff. Everyone was up in arms about that, and then they dropped I forgot what game they dropped. It was one of the sports games, or like the Call of Duties, and everyone was on board. So it's just like the boycott.
Exactly.
Right now,
hey guys, keep talking. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Well, right now, at the very least, Sony is not feeling the effects of the PlayStation boycott, but let them drop that PlayStation 6 next year, then you'll see what happens.
So you're just saying wait until PlayStation 6 drops, and then if people don't buy the console, then they're gonna have that disc player.
They're no. See, I don't think it's gonna be like that. But if the boycott goes the way I've heard it's supposed to go, they may actually reconsider it. I don't know if they're gonna put a disc drive with it, but they're gonna seriously reconsider it. Sony has actually, I guess you could say, bowed to the fans at least a couple times in the last few years, if they're hitting the right spot.
Yeah, I was gonna say this just to your point on this manga thing, because as you know, the manga sells the anime and the anime sells the manga, and if Crunchyroll is gonna take over the manga game too, man. They already took over Right Stuff. Now they're going for no, I don't like that.
Neither do I.
It's
neither do I.
Because they're gonna, if they buy the biggest manga company and then they just said okay, now we got manga too. We run everything now. It doesn't matter where you go. You'll forever see those 4 letters on the side. We own you. So I don't like it at all. So awkward silence.
But I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's really hard to get a boycott going, because there's a lot of people that are outside of your circle of influence. The people that we talk to, the people in this stream, they'll listen. They'll hold their money. They're really good about it. We've seen it happen at the movies. DA puts out a movie. It's like, all right, this movie's kind of it's not all that. You can hold your money. Everyone's like, all right, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, because you're really battling.
But it's sorry to cut you off, but it's like the Sony, the gamer player base, that Sony caters to is really, really big, and I think they unless something really bad happens, they could probably make up a lot of lost profit with their game sales, because for some reason people are still doing console war stuff in the big 2026. When PC
console still keeps on going.
Exactly. It's like when you took on the disc player. You're starting to limit physical, which is one of the few reasons why consoles were still going. Yeah. So it's just at this point, it's just why not just invest into a PC?
It's just nothing. It's what Sony's about to do is just going to be nothing but a license company. That's what it's looking like. It's going to be if you want to do anything Sony wise, you have to have a license with us. You will own nothing and you will be happy. That's what they're saying.
Yep.
So, like I said, if they're taking over
Sony's
the manga game,
the dominant distributor of anime worldwide, even surpassing Netflix in that field. That's how market leaders are built. But if Sony wants to lead the manga industry, As well, what comes next? It would need to become the Crunchyroll, Netflix, or PlayStation of manga. In other words, the dominant global distribution platform. The problem is that no such platform truly exists today, especially not on a global scale. If that's the case, then the conclusion seems obvious: is no one has built it, build it. And so basically, I think Japan, especially with the way that things are working with piracy, how they're cracking down super hard on piracy. They're trying to make sure that you're not pirating anime, you're not pirating manga or video games. So they're attacking it from that front. They're partnering up with a huge company like Sony to try to build something global. And I think Sony's got the leg up on it. This is going to be interesting to watch.
Let me ask you guys this. So, like, we all know that Shonen Jump is like one of the biggest like manga companies in Japan. Like, if Sony wanted to, you think they'll like try to buy Shonen Jump if they had a chance?
They tried to buy KADOKAWA.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
they tried to buy KADOKAWA, and so yeah, Shonen Jump, or maybe create a partnership with them. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think with the, if you compare the strength of the U.S. dollar to the yen, I think they could probably buy them out. But I kind of hope that Shonen Jump just holds out. At most, just give them partner rights, like you guys said, because it'd be a nightmare if they were able to buy out Shonen Jump, because that's a lot of the animes you guys like, it comes from Shonen Jump, and especially Shonen Jump, it's marketed towards kids, especially. That's their intended
I got a
demographic.
I got a vibe, like, because they're gonna need content or whatever. If they're gonna make this quote unquote like website or whatever for where you can find all your anime or whatever, if they've seen that Shonen Jump has been struggling with sales and everything, they're gonna go for it. I believe that's just my theory or whatever. I think they'll go for it.
That more than likely could depend on the struggle. If the struggle is like bearable, they'll probably go for it. But if the struggle is too chaotic, they probably won't. They'll probably go for like a partnership.
I think a partnership makes more sense.
Yeah, I think so. Shonen Jump has to hold on to their properties like Sony holds on to Spider-Man, because Sony is never selling Spider-Man. So Shonen Jump has to have that same mindset. Where you just gotta have an eye. You have Dragon Ball, you have One Piece, you have Naruto, you have countless great titles. Like, you have the although they have the money, you have the you have
Power.
the power. It's like exactly.
Yeah.
So you gotta leverage that. You have the
Because
fans.
I know they just don't do as much physical copies like they used to. I know they got their little app themselves or whatever. Like, they got the Shonen Jump app or whatever. Isn't it like $4.99 a month or something?
Yeah.
Like,
I think
$4.99.
that app is for us. I think they're still selling magazines over there in Japan, but it's Japanese, so
that's for us. They selling. When I was over there, man, there was Shonen Jump in every 7-Eleven.
Yeah, every market, bro.
Everywhere you went, bro, there was a Shonen Jump little section right there.
Chris, when the final chapter for Blue Box came out, that Shonen Jump copy got scalped so hard because they had a One Piece TCG promo card in there. So people were just buying it to scalp the card. Like, they didn't even care about the Blue Box finale. And it got to the point where Shonen Jump had to step in, apologize, and start doing a reprint of the magazine, because they're like, man, we didn't expect for that to happen. So it's still going healthy over there. But
Blue Box is actually good. So if you have a chance, go watch that anime.
What we got, Brandon? I see you've shared something with the team. What is it?
Yeah, something I just found. All the anime that's coming out next year and shows that I got to get caught up with. Shangri-La Frontier.
I really do like Shangri-La Frontier. That's actually really good. So I enjoyed that. I'm glad to see.
I got to get caught up.
I got to get into that. I've heard it's good.
Stacy, binge it.
Oh God.
Hey, Brandon, put that in the private chat. I want to blow it up. Put that in the private chat if you don't mind.
Yep.
Put the link or whatever. I'll blow it up on my end so we can really look at this. While we're doing that, Gilgamesh says Sony drops PS6 in 2028. People will forget. Yeah.
Too many
That's the
TikTok
problem,
bringers
bro.
out there.
There's too many.
Yeah, that's the
man.
problem. Like these guys, the second they, something new is out. Okay, let me go ahead and get that. And then it's like, oh, well, what happened to all of the anger and the frustration at Sony PlayStation?
I didn't
what
have
they're
enough
doing
food
with
that
physical
day.
media. Poof, in one ear and out the other. Memory hold. They've already forgotten it.
Retardation
like
runs rampant.
It's like Brandon said, TikTok brain is real.
Yep, it is real, and it's a major problem. And yeah, I saw something else that a fan scene on X shared. He's a massive physical media nerd, hangs around with Tom of Midnight's Edge, and has a physical media show. He shared a video showing the process that is done for doing scans of all these old books.
Yeah.
They have to despine them, ergo destroy them in order to be able to scan them. The amount of physical, when you want to talk about the burning of Alexandria, we're going to end up more like what happened over with our friend Stalin, having people disappeared and having photos manipulated. Once everything is in the all-digital form, unless someone actually has the physical, it doesn't take much manipulation to make just that change, and then, of course, tweak just the AI just a little bit to say, no, this is how it's always been. What are you talking about? It was never that way. The gaslighting is going to be so damn catastrophic and bad. It just can't trust any of that shit. But anyways, Shangri-La Frontier.
Agreed.
Yes. If you haven't watched Shangri-La, you need to finish it. They actually dropped a trailer for it. The marketing geniuses. Oh, that's all I'll say about it.
I love it. I love Shangri-La Frontier. I'm looking forward to season 3. I really enjoyed the first season.
It's really good. I wish they wouldn't have taken so long for Delicious in Dungeon, because it's almost 4 years now since season 1 came out. But we're finally getting the conclusion of it. And then Aaliyah speaks her feelings in Russian, getting season 2 of it. Sakamoto Days in January.
Yeah.
Mashal, season 3, or also known as Japanese Harry Potter with muscles.
yeah. It's Harry Potter meets One Punch Man. That's what Mashal is.
Mashal's
what are you
hilarious,
looking
really
forward
good.
to the most, fellas? What are you looking forward to the most? And chat, and the chat, everybody in the chat. What are you looking forward to the most? You already know what mine is.
Yeah, I can see which one for you.
Kagurabachi, let's go, baby.
Oh man,
Bro,
which one am I looking forward to?
Yeah, which one? There's
Everyone
some
but
good
Lord
ones
of
on
Mysteries,
here.
because I didn't watch the first season.
Did you not see Lord of Mysteries?
No, that and one
makes
Frame Man. Nope, not watching that either. Dangers in My Heart. Nope, that one.
One Frame
You talk
Man.
about shows set in high school. I can handle stuff in high school. When we start going into middle school, it gets to be a lot more iffy. So,
Yeah.
Dangers in My Heart. No. Tune
I'm interested in
into the
Free Reign.
Midnight. Whatever that one. Don't know that one. Lord of Mysteries. No. I might go back and pick up Eminence in Shadow because he is
Eminence
atomic.
is so good. It's good. It's really good. That second season,
Name
Brandon.
is shaming us because we don't
Dude,
watch
Brandon, did you watch the first season?
I watched 10 episodes of it, then I stopped.
Dude, Brandon, keep going, bro. The LARP gets crazier, bro. Dude, I'm rolling every time.
He keeps
I watch
LARPing?
He keeps LARPing. It gets worse. Okay, you're gonna once you get to season 2 and in episode 1, he sees someone say something, and then he adds it to his LARP. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But I think, dude, the way they end that movie's gonna be crazy because the way they end season 2 is just like, because people were really they're surprised by this anime because the first episode really set it up as like this really like grounded, serious thing, and then they flip you into like this world, and then like the end of season 2 is just like, all right, what's going on? We going back to the beginning? It's like, I'm really excited for that one. It's a sleeper one because it's on high dive, so it doesn't reach as many.
So that's one.
eyes.
So it's not Kagurabachi, huh? It's not Kagurabachi.
No, Kagurabachi's still number 1. I'll put Eminence up there.
Yeah.
And there's another one.
I'm trying to let everybody get theirs off. Name, Chris. I want to hear yours. Which one of these is your top look at for 2027?
Well, I don't know. It's that free run right there. I think that's
Yep,
Free
Free
Run
Run
season
is in
3
October. Yeah,
Yeah.
Delicious in Dungeon. So we get our two elf maidens that made the world go ree a few years ago back at the same
So
time.
definitely Freerun and definitely Delicious Dungeon or whatever. I watched that on Netflix. It's pretty good. Like I like those two so far. Yeah, I'm gonna watch those too for sure.
There's a
And
lot of
Sakamoto
heat to that.
Days is good too.
Yeah, Sakamoto Days. I know Sakamoto Days is on my list. Look, Kagurabachi is my most anticipated anime of next year, bar none. It's not even close. All right, I already bought all of the manga. I'm reading it. I don't care. I thought that 20 minutes that we got at Anime Expo name was off the absolute chain, man. That was some of the best shit I've ever seen in my life. I am not kidding, guys. Kagurabachi is going to be an absolute banger. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that.
Bro,
I'm looking forward to Sakamoto Days, Shangri-La Frontier, Freerun. I almost kind of want to say, can One Punch Man season 3 get worse? This is season 3 part 2, and they dropping it.
There's the season 3 part 2. I thought
Yeah,
that was
season 3 part 2. Season 3 part 1 is the one frame man.
The one frame man. Season 3 part 2 of One Punch Man.
Why?
But One Piece remake, right? That's supposed to be coming out. I think it's
that's
One
early.
Piece Kai, as we call it.
But it's only 7 or 8 episodes, so I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Work. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And then Dan to Dan, all right, season 3. Look, there's some heat coming next year, maybe. I'm looking forward to it. I am absolutely looking forward to this. So thanks for sharing that.
I gotta show.
Yep.
I got a show that's not on here, but I'm really looking forward to it. You were at Anime Matsuri last week, so we couldn't cover it, but a new Gundam show is coming out, and I think this one is really interesting because it's going to be another timeline, so you don't have to do any homework. And just from like the trailer and the poster that they released alone, I'm already hooked. Can we take a look real quick? It's like a quick 1-minute trailer.
Oh, name, man. He's trying to sell us on Gundam, man.
Geez, bro, this one is good, bro. It looks good, bro. I swear, bro. Look at that. Let me bring up the poster.
Let me bring it up. Name, bro.
Name has
every time. Y'all don't know. In our little chat, man, Name be dropping shame on us for not watching Gundam. And I'll be like, man, Gundam ain't for everybody, bro.
Name plays all them Gundam games that has every single Gundam to date in it.
All right.
He's
not denying it.
Look, nobody want to see Gundam there. Like, man. But yeah, all right. Well, let's watch it. Let's give him, let's give him a little bit and see what it is. Oh, wait, hold on.
Great. Another mech show.
Yeah. Can y'all hear it?
No.
No?
No, there
we go.
Oh, okay. It was just that.
So this is a video game or anime?
It's kind of like Edge Runners.
緊急警戒態勢をレベル5に。やめろレイ。今度こそ宇宙が崩壊するぞ。通信切れて死にたいのか。
余裕って感じだな。
おう、見えているようだな。どうなって。
モビルスーツのパイロットになるのはレイの子供の頃からの夢だったじゃない。
I mean, look great, look clean.
I mean, I just want to point out a few names. So they got Kenji Kamiyama directing. He handles, I think, the Ninth Jedi for Star Wars Visions. So
yes, he did.
You got that. And Joe, I think he's working on the 2026 Ghost in the Shell. I forgot what position he did. I think he was doing scripts or something. So he's in charge of that. And they have Takeo Otsuka voicing the male character, the lead character. And if you guys don't know, Takeo Otsuka, he's the main character in Heavy Knight right now, in Exiled Heavy Knight. So,
okay.
And And if for Brandon, he voices Ginchi and what's it called? In Apothecary. This guy, he's really good. So that's something I was looking forward to. So I know it wasn't big because it's Gundam, but just from that that final shot of like, you know, the cave, the two eyes, I was like, all right, I'm sold, bro. They look kind of cool.
Name's gonna eventually get one of us. One of us, it ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now, but he gonna get one of us to start watching Gundam. It just won't be me. Okay, maybe it'll be me.
I am interested. I am interested in the Gundam
All right,
because
there
right
you go.
now
He gonna get Stacy.
Wait. That was before I met Name. I'm still waiting because a friend of mine told me this, and I'm still waiting for it. We're supposed to be getting a story of Master Asia before he became Master Asia and King of Hearts. That's what I want to see in the G Gundam story.
Oh, Stacy, you got a G Gundam sequel in manga form, I think. I don't know if they printed it and translated it, but what's it called? They already have a G Gundam sequel out. It's been out. I saw it. You know, it was pretty cool.
Well, you're gonna have to send me the link, Name.
There you go, Name. All right, Name finally got a Gundam buddy that he can talk to. Y'all set up a private chat, and y'all two can talk all the Gundam y'all want in y'all little private.
Hey,
but
bro,
man,
what are you talking about,
bro? Y'all don't know,
Stay,
man.
bro.
Name is out here spamming Gundam on us for days. It's like, Name, we got it. We know Gundam exists.
Don't get me wrong. I like Gundam as much as the next person, but I can never compete with Name. I'm staying out of that
Name
game.
loves that shit. Name is in love with Gundam.
Bro,
He got
look,
Name. Look, Name. Can I share this? Can I share what you got?
Yeah,
can I
sure.
share? Name bought me a Gundam little model kit, and he was like, "Hey, this is for you and your kids." I was like, "Bro." It's like,
bro,
this for you and your kids to set up. Why don't y'all do a stream and y'all can put the Gundam together?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's what I was about, bro. Variety, bro. You gotta diversify the stream.
It's all good, man. Appreciate it, man. Look, let's keep the show going. Thank you, everybody, for the love that you guys give us. Hit the like button if you haven't already done that. It's Anime Nights. We talking anime. I want to talk about this one, man. We just got through talking about manga. Apparently, Marvel has a new manga partnership with KADOKAWA. Here's a look at Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Spider-Gwen. Yeah, I don't know about Spider-Gwen. I don't know about this Daredevil look. Spidey looks okay, I guess.
Bro, can I say something?
Yeah, apparently. Go ahead.
Can I say something real quick? Someone pointed it out, and I didn't realize it until they said it. But they said this feels like they're really catering towards the Western market because that Daredevil design feels like a lot like Gojo to me. You know, with the and I know he does have a look like that in the Netflix show. But look at that. That just feels like it just feels like Gojo to me. And I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Someone
like
pointed
right
it
over
out.
here.
I was just like,
that.
It just feels like Gojo. I'm like, bro, it's like I know he has that design, but you know, with the black and the season 1 of Netflix and season 3 of Netflix Daredevil. But the way the design right here is like, all right, bro, are we doing Gojo? Is that what we're doing here? Like,
yeah, they are doing Gojo. That's 100% what they're doing. I mean, he's already blind. So
Yeah.
what's the
I don't
point
think
of
it's gonna
that
work. I don't think it's gonna work.
You don't like it?
Spider? No, I really don't. I'm like, that's basically cheap cosplay at that point. Spider-Man actually looks pretty good. I'm actually interested in seeing what happens there. Spider-Gwen, times that the whole what if this person got bitten and became the superhero instead of the person that we know and love? There's very few times that ever works. So I'm doubting it's gonna work here.
Android 18 look trying to go on right here.
Yeah, Gwen, out of all of these characters, I feel like Gwen is the most close to her comic counterpart because the other ones, they're a little radically different from their original costumes, but this feels
like Spider-Man. Like, look, they got the horns going on the Daredevil, you know. I don't know if I agree with that. But yeah, Spider-Man is like,
I mean, the thing is that
this is the last one y'all did. Okay, this doesn't look that good.
They done anime Marvel before. That's just the thing. Like, you can go watch the anime version of the X-Men Wolverine series, Blade. Yeah, they done this before. I think they're trying to see if there's a market again. However, I don't know.
Well, they have to. listen, man, what they're trying to do is blend. Marvel's not working. We'll talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day in a minute because we got to talk about the Naruto live action. But they outside of like a handful of heroes, there's nothing really going on in the comic book space. Everything is manga, anime. That's what everybody's watching, everybody's reading. And so when you see them trying to say, hey, Marvel's like, hey, man, let's just go ahead and make a manga. Let's just try to dive into this market. Let's see what characters might work over there, And I think, look, starting with Spider-Man and Daredevil, not a bad idea, but is it going to work? Are kids that are into manga gonna start reading Spidey manga, Daredevil manga? Like, are we gonna start seeing kids gravitate over here? I don't think so.
And DA, I want to bring up a point that we brought up in the last stream. It's like, because with the sorry to cut you out, Chris, but with them moving their operations, or like moving C.B. Cebulski, the Marvel editor in chief, to Japan to spearhead this, it really makes you question, who are they making this for? Are you making it for Japanese kids who just happen to like Marvel, or are you making it for Westerners who like manga? I think
I think that's what they're doing.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, because they actually made a Spider-Man manga a few years back, and it didn't do well in Japan. But and I really liked it because when they printed it in English, I picked up a copy. It was called Spider-Man Fake Red. It was actually really good, but they canceled it because it didn't sell enough. And I kind of wish they would just do that again instead of starting this one, because I don't know. This feels a bit, how do I say, Western inspired, because like that first suit Spider-Man design, I'm really not a fan of. It reminds me too much of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, you would think Spider-Man would do good in Japan because he's the reason why we got Super Sentai, Power Rangers, Kamen Rider. Like he's like the model of it. I'm surprised. Yeah, I think name might be right or whatever. I think they might be trying to cater to like maybe the Western audience with anime because that's what they're trying to go for. But in my opinion, I think Generation Z is not going to care about this particular thing. I think they're trying to really cater to Generation Alpha or whatever, because we're not going to pick this thing up. Let's just be honest with ourselves. But in, Generation Z, they're like, they might be kind of like.
Well, Gen Z, that's like my kid's age. You're in your 20s. In Gen Z. Gen Alpha is like you still in school, like high school, maybe not even high school. I think you're younger, like in middle school.
Yeah, you're barely in high school. But dude, I think Gen Alpha, they're not even reading comic books as well. You know what they're doing? They're on fucking Roblox because the Odyssey did a Roblox promotion. I'm like, what? It's like, bro, imagine just like.
Well, I was about to ask, like webtoons. I know webtoons are starting to like take off. Is that like the next evolution? After, it's like these kids are starting to like click up with webtoons. Is that the next thing that they're getting after?
Yeah, because I think their format is better suited to like this, like the smartphone age, right? Because it's a scrolling method, I think, for their app. And I think in that regard, DC has a leg up because they have that Batman Family Adventures thing that's on there now. That thing, you're right. I want to say this: it was good at first, and then they started putting the what's it called, the gay Tim Drake stuff in there. I'm like, all right, guys, what are we doing? Like, come on.
Yeah.
All right, look, I want to move on to this one right here. This is interesting because we just saw what Spider-Man Brand New Day did in the box office this week.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely crushing it. They're talking about this movie might make over $900 million worldwide in its opening weekend. That is bananas, man. That is absolutely insane.
Bro, didn't you say that it beat Supergirl in its preview day?
The preview day.
Yep. I'm not surprised. I just got home like not even an hour before the show started. I got home from seeing Spider-Man. That theater was jam-packed. Not a single seat left unfilled.
Can I just say one thing?
Here's the question. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kreese.
No, I was just gonna say one thing. That was I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed that Spider-Man movie, dude. That was. I know this is anime, but I gotta give props where props is due.
It's pretty
It
good.
was-
Yeah.
Look,
it was
let me
Bro,
give
it
you
had
the
so much.
anime
It had
connection.
so much motion. They even put it out in Vietnam, bro. Look at this. This is the Vietnamese.
Oh, that's how.
Spider-Man. Yeah,
They allow you to watch movies out there in
Hell
communist
yeah,
Vietnam.
bro! I watched Conan and I watched Detective Conan in Vietnam too. This was a really good movie as well. But you know, it's crazy. Can I say one thing before you get to the topic? This movie is so big that Detective Conan was showing in Japan, but they had to shut down. They're like, okay, we're ending our theatrical run because Spider-Man is coming out. That's how crazy this thing is.
Wow.
Go ahead.
And the Conan movie was doing great too. So they're like, they knew they couldn't beat the Spider-Man. So they're like, all right, we're ending our theatrical run. If you guys want to see it one more time, all that. Thank you for supporting. They did all of that. It was crazy.
Hey, thank you, but yeah, we got to make some money now, okay? Because Spider-Man is out. Here's the question: so, what's the connection with Spider-Man: Brand New Day and anime? What's the connection?
The director.
Anybody know?
The director.
MJ has a solo leveling poster in her room.
No.
And also
Naruto live action director Destin Daniel Cretton, who also directed Spider-Man: Brand New Day. He says he's always felt very connected to Naruto. When I met Kishimoto-san, the creator, it just amplified that feeling of connection. He said Naruto's journey of embracing some part of you that you're ashamed of and realizing that the part that makes you unique, that gives you your power, is a story that feels very close to me. So
Ned did have a Naruto poster in his room.
He did.
Yeah.
He had a Naruto poster in his room. Here we go. Destin Daniel Cretton. What was the, I think he did like Shang-Chi. Didn't he do?
Yeah, he did Shang-Chi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he did Wonder Man too. He did Wonder Man. Your favorite show, Wonder Man.
Trash show. Trash. But
so trash.
I'm looking at Spider-Man: Brand New Day, and the action scenes were off the hook. Great. Fantastic. Loved it. This guy, he directed the film, and now he's doing live action Naruto. Now, set aside the fact that we all think that live action adaptations for anime are completely unnecessary. I think we all pretty much agree with that. But nevertheless, what do you guys think after watching Spider-Man: Brand New Day? Is this guy going to be able to get this thing across the finish line and deliver a decent live action Naruto?
What is this Spider-Man Brand New Day you speak of? I have no idea what it is.
Pretty good.
Anime guy for a reason. He is the anime guy. He is not the Marvel guy. He is like, what's Spider-Man? What's that? I've never heard of this person. Again, new movie in theaters. It's crushing the box office. You might have heard of it. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think he could. Like succeed with this. It's basically like he's gonna have to work with Kishimoto sensei and try to stick as close to the source material as possible. Basically, not try to put any BS modern day crap in it, and he will win. If he so much as even tries to intersect that stuff, he loses.
I'm just gonna say this. Like, I think if this, I'm always gonna have this theory. And if this Naruto movie does good, they're trying to run back Dragon Ball. That I'm being serious. If this does good, they're going to do a Dragon Ball Z movie. Like, they're gonna run it back.
They really messed that one up.
They say, like, listen, like, I guarantee you, I think if he could get this one correct or whatever, like, they're gonna hit him up with a Dragon Ball movie. Say, hey, you want to do Dragon Ball? Like, you want to run that one back? Whoever.
I don't think Akira Toriyama is gonna let. No, I don't think Toyotaro is gonna let that one happen.
Man, you throw enough money in front of people, they book dance all the time, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, what's his track record like? Because all I know of him from like Shang-Chi and Wonder Man, that's like the.
Shang-Chi,
I know he's done other
Man.
projects. Well,
But
what's
now he has
what's
the
his
number.
batting record? You know, like because
Well, right now, I'd have to say this guy is batting a 2 out of 4. I know he did something else besides Wonder Man and Shang-Chi. I heard that guy's worked a little bit, but so far,
let's take a look at it.
Spider-Man,
Let's take a
Spider-Man's
look at
hitting
his,
up.
Let's look at his stats.
filmography. So let's take a look at it. Let's see. Let's look at his filmography. There you go. I Am Not a Hipster. Short Term 12. The
Never
Glass
seen it.
Castle.
Never seen it.
The Shack.
Nope.
Okay. Just Mercy.
What?
And then Shang-Chi and Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Okay, other than
was
Shang-Chi,
kinda trash.
yeah, other than Shang-Chi and Spider-Man Brand New Day, I have never heard of any of these.
No. Yeah. So
then
that's
who
this guy
What
is.
is producing? So did he just produce Wonder Man? He didn't direct it, like because these are just like his directing and writing credits.
Oh no. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and then television, Tokyo Vice, American Born Chinese, and Wonder Man. He directed 2 episodes. He was also a co-creator. So yeah, he did do Wonder Man. You're right, name.
Yeah, I think just going back to your question, just based off of this alone, just this movie, you know, it gives you a little bit of faith because, like you said, those action scenes were really well choreographed. Like they had the hand ninjas in there, and you know, Naruto's about ninjas, so I think that whole sequence was just him, like, you know, just advertising, like, hey Sony, this is what I can do, you know, hey, give me the, you know, I can cook.
If he gets Jackie Chan's stunt coordination crew, he should be okay. However, when it comes to the fighting aspect, and he can do action scenes pretty well. Like even Shang-Chi, even though that movie was trash, the fighting scenes were freaking amazing. I mean, there was even one point in Shang-Chi where they basically did a homage to the Kamehameha wave. So like he's an anime fan. I could just tell. Like he's a legit anime fan, whatever. So he could do it correctly if he does the source material correctly and just cast correctly. However, I know they said it's going to be open to the world, but for me personally, I think Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke should just all be Japanese kids or whatever.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yo, DA, real quick, can you go back to his quote? I just want to say one more thing. Like, you know, I think that quote to Justin Daniel Craig's quote about Naruto. Yeah, real quick, thank you. Because I think, you know, I've only read 6 volumes, and I've seen like a ton of clips, so I haven't really engaged with Naruto as much. But from what I've seen, that quote is like very accurate to the soul of the series. But the problem is like, you know, if you had like just anyone in like, you know, Hollywood say that, like you start to worry because that, you know, the way they interpret these words, you know, in Hollywood is very different from the way like the rest of the world interprets it. So that, I think that is something to be concerned about. It's like, you know, how much of this Hollywood stuff is he, you know, buying into? So I think, you know, but other than that,
I like that. Yeah, no, I think if he's an anime fan, all right, if he's a Naruto fan, he don't even need to, honestly, I need him to be a fan of this property. If he loves Naruto and that's just something that's deep, like he says here, he met the creator. There's a connection. The story feels very close to me. Everything that he's saying, if this comes out in the movie, I think it'll be a banger. I think it'll be great because he's got great source material that he's working from. You know, I'm not sure how long, like if he's doing like what his movies cover.
If I was him, if we're gonna do this Naruto movie, then he probably will have to start with the Zabuza arc and everything. Like that's like start out with that one, and then like, you know, if the movie does good, hint to the Chunin exams or wherever for the second one, however, and then you go from there. However, but those are the two major things right there.
I think they might run into a Harry Potter situation with this, where, you know, if they're just making movies, it's gonna get to a point where these kids are gonna grow older than the character themselves. So unless they're shooting back to back, I don't think the movie format's the best. So I don't know.
Honestly, you can't worry about that though. Like you just gotta make the best movie you can make, and you know, if the kids age out, like honestly, because I just want one good movie. We'll worry about the next movie next time, but give me one excellent film. If this is what you want to do, You know, we got a we got the live action Gundam coming up. All right.
But DA, I understand that, but that's not how these studios think nowadays. It's not just we're gonna make one good movie focused on that. They're always trying to make this like connected universe. You know,
they're trying to run back Dragon Ball.
But here's the thing, Name. If they do that, they have to be careful with it, because if you look at the way things have been done here in America with Hollywood, they have tried to plan out such a universe with every good, like with every IP. Yeah. If it has one good movie, but then the next 2 or 3 freaking suck,
Trash.
and then they're like, yeah, we can't do it anymore.
And that's what I'm saying, Stacy. That's what I'm saying, because they have the Western studio. They're making this in conjunction with the Western studio, and that's exactly the problem that you're trying to say. You know. They think that they probably have this idea that the Naruto IP is strong enough for them to like greenlight several sequels ahead in advance, instead of just focusing on that one first movie and seeing if it does well. So I don't know. That's the exact problem that I'm worried about. That, you know,
I agree with you. I agree with you 1,000%. If they do this, they have to, but they would have to basically say, we have to take it one step at a time. If the first Naruto movie, which Chris even pointed out, which would make sense, is the Zabuza arc, they have to do that right. Then they can start saying, okay, how far can we take this? At the very least, we can get 2 more movies. That means the Chunin exam would be the second movie, and I would say the Tsunade arc would probably be like a half of a movie.
Yeah, they'll probably mix the Tsunade arc with Sasuke leaving the village thing. They could probably you could probably make that story.
No, they would have to do that. They would have to do the Sasuke retrieval arc as its own movie. They couldn't put that with Tsunade.
Yeah, you're right. Or how they'll probably do it is like you know they'll introduce Itachi or whatever, like in the Tsunade arc thing or whatever.
That's it. That's it. The third movie would be, if they did get like at least 4 movies in. The second movie would be the Chunin exams. The third one would be Tsunade and the Akatsuki. That's where they would drop the hints at. Then the fourth one would be the Sasuke retrieval arc.
Yeah, and then they'll say okay, they like this. The kids are old enough to go to Shippuden, and then you can do all of Shippuden. Yeah. But that's you're giving too much credit.
From what I've heard about like the casting breakdown that they're looking for, I think. At like 16 is like the youngest they're looking for. So these kids are already like, you know, they're not even kids, you know, they're like teenagers going into this role. So, you know, you're doing all these movies, like depending on how long it takes, they're going to be grown adults. And, you know, you can buy that to a certain extent if they have like good baby face, but it just makes you wonder how long they're going to take, you know,
like I said, if he's smart, he'll cast some like Japanese kids or whatever.
All right. I've held my peace long enough.
Go ahead.
This fucking shit cannot be tolerated. It cannot be tolerated. We know they're going to fuck it up. It's Hollyweird. They have no other choice but to fuck it up. We know it's going to happen. This guy is only batting 1 of 2 for something decent coming out of his Hollywood career. This is Naruto we're talking about. I don't know Naruto. I don't care about it. Not my bag. But I know a lot of people do. And a lot of people really get touchy if you start fucking around with their IP. So I'm going to say no. This is a very bad idea.
I agree. But
it's going to suck so bad. It should tank the whole thing. It really should. We don't need this live action for everything that is anime bullshit. We don't need it.
You know what's the sad
part? No, we don't. I would sit there and say this. I agree with you on that, Brandon, 100%. We don't need it. But if he wants this movie to succeed, he has to follow Kishimoto Sensei. That's his only saving grace.
He'll have to do it right. But we have to face a fact. This is Hollyweird. Let's just take a look at what's come out this year.
No, Brandon, you're not wrong, dude. Because I understand.
Yeah,
they will grab the
find a way to mess.
They will grab the sorrow of defeat from the jars of victory.
Yeah,
they will grab the sorrow of defeat from the jaws of victory.
You bring up a good point, Brandon. You just look at the One Piece live action. Even with Oda Sensei involved, they still had some race swap stuff going on. So it's just like, you know.
Yeah. It's
Just
because
having the
Netflix is
director or, like,
Netflix, and
the original
Netflix is
creative
trying to be
level,
Hollywood.
I
They
guarantee
can't.
for
They
consistency
can't
quality,
help but do it.
They
They
said
can't
Oda-
stop.
They said
And that's part of
Oda-
the problem. They just can't stop it. But when you look at, let's take a look at everything that's come out of Hollywood this year. How many things have actually truly made money? And I mean real amounts of profit, both in terms of real numbers and
Michael.
percentage.
I know Michael did, and Mario.
Backrooms Obsession.
Four.
Michael, Mario.
Four,
Supposedly
four
this thing
movies.
called The Odyssey, whatever the hell that trash is.
Spider-Man
And now
about to be-
Spider-Man. That's it.
Yep, 4.
You want to know what's the crazy part is, like, us as fans are like trying to plan out this universe better than the actual like Hollywood writers. You're like, we could do it like this, we could do it like that.
Yeah.
And the reality of what Brandon says, like, this is Hollywood. Do you really think they care what we got?
It goes back to what it goes back to what I've always said. You want this stuff adapted properly, either have the creators involved or give it to the fans who love the source material.
Or
And
better
I
yet, just
think-
leave it as an anime.
Or
That
just
too.
leave it as anime. Everything doesn't need to be an adaptation. Sometimes, hey, it was perfect the way it was. Like,
There you
why
go.
do we
Yes.
need a live action Naruto? Why do we need live action Gundam? Because Hollywood is out of ideas. They don't know how to like create any longer. So they're just
Nope, they
attaching
don't.
themselves to something that's popular.
Yeah,
And, okay,
it's-
let's go ahead and make
it's
the
like
live
Grease.
action version of that. It's like,
And
come on,
that's
man.
and then I know this is not the DA's office where we mainly would talk about this kind of stuff, but that
Right,
kind of
yeah,
makes
yeah,
me pull. It kind of makes me pull for the Ellisons. They get Paramount, they get Warner Brothers. They take that to Tennessee,
Oh, well, look,
and
we
that
got Paramount stuff to talk about, but keep going.
But if they do take it to Tennessee, that actually opens up a hell of a lot of potential because there's always writers out here who are not getting their time in the spotlight, and if
Yeah.
Ellison takes it there, I could already see, like, at the very least we might get an early renaissance of stuff.
The Ellisons, I don't mean to make a DA's office real quick, but I'm just gonna say it like this. I think the Ellisons just want to make movies. That's all from what I'm seeing from them, like, like, if he's cool with Trump or not cool with Trump, I don't care. Like, they preserve physical media. They want the theaters to thrive and give money and everything. And like, he's a man that has a vision. That's what you want in a leader. If you like him or
Yes.
not, if you agree with his politics or not, or whatever. Like,
Well,
that's
look,
what you want.
as you guys are bringing up Paramount, that actually is a good segue into this particular topic. So let's bring this up. First trailer for Avatar 7 Heavens follows the next Avatar after Korra.
Damn, why are you doing this to me, man?
All 26 episodes are releasing on Paramount Plus October 29. I don't know why this thing is doing what it's doing.
See,
Where's the
it's
rope?
not even meant to be.
Where's the rope?
Why would you release all 26 episodes on the, like, just boom, there it
Because
is.
they don't
All right,
have
we're
faith.
done.
They don't
Let's
have
go
no
ahead and move
faith in
on.
the series.
Like, that's crazy to me, man.
No,
DA.
it's Crease just said it best. There's no faith here. There is no faith. You drop stuff like this. We said this before. You drop stuff in one helping. You have no faith in it. You're hoping that it just passes by. Especially if
It's
there's
not
something
a
here
whole-
that
It's
that
not always
you're
the
just like,
rule, but like 90%.
it's
of the
the
time,
so far it's the norm. So far it is the norm.
Okay, I mean, I talked about this on my show with me and my boy Vagabond Ninjas at Night. Like, I said, like, listen, there is a series called The Avatar: The Last Airbender, and there are comic books that have yet to be adapted into animation. Just give us that and bring back the original voice actors, and all those Avatar fans will be happy. That's it.
Yep.
It doesn't take much, but for whatever reason, these weirdos just can't seem to stop doing this stupid shit.
It's 26.
They just
and
can't stop.
I'm just gonna say it like this. At least it's not Korra, so I'll give this a shot.
Korra's the actual villain in this show because she ruined the Avatar verse or something like that. She's the one to blame for the Avatar state being jacked up. That's what they said. That's in the
So-
synopsis.
Well, that's even more of a reason to check it out now. At least for me.
Damn, they got Stacy, bro.
I
You
don't
bitch.
trust them at all. I'll watch it. Again, Avatar fan. I will watch it. I'll check it out. But do I trust? Like I told y'all in the chat, the same people that did Korra are doing this. I think that these guys was a one and done. They did Avatar: The Last Airbender. It was phenomenal, and that's it. They don't have nothing else in the tank. They're trying to dive back in, and Korra was terrible with the exception of a couple of episodes that might have been okay. Korra was terrible. I did not like that show at all. And then
I think what's going on. I think what's going on is like, I think they know their audience very well, because if they would have blamed Aang for it, like there would have been hell to pay. Like
Riots would have been happening, man.
it's like those guys ain't that stupid. They know what they was doing. Like, yeah, let's just blame Coral. Whatever her name is.
I mean, but
Korra.
it's really a lose-lose situation for them, because the Korra fan base is kind of rabid, bro. Like I've been seeing a lot of
Nobody don't
crazy
care about
stuff
them.
Exactly, but they are vocal, and they made a whole show for them. So
They can be as vocal as they want. They still suck.
It's like they know who the real Avatar is. Like they know.
Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you this. Last weekend, I went to the Walmart near me, and I found the Avatar: The Last Airbender box set. I picked that up for my cousin, and somebody came into me and was like, "Are you going to buy the Korra stuff?" I was like, "Fuck no, I'm not buying that crap." Why? There's no good story there. They're like, "Why would you buy the original but not the sequel?" I'm like, "Because the sequel sucks."
The sequel is not that good, man.
It's terrible. Look, something that's not terrible.
Oh God!
Black Clover season 2. Hey,
Let's go, Naruto, Wizard Naruto, like I call it.
Director Ayataka Tanamura says the production was backed by a solid schedule and also the funds to make the new season. 5 years have passed. We were able to secure a solid schedule and also the funds to produce this new season. We hope that everyone really can see the powered up Black Clover. I feel like we want to keep making a great product so that the fans will enjoy every episode that airs. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's dropping. What is it? October, right? It's coming in the.
They showed
October.
the first episode. They showed the first episode at Anime Expo. My cousin listened to the panel. He told me they really improved the animation, and he said Asta's Japanese voice actor. He actually, he matured the voice for this comeback. So I like what they're already saying. They got a better schedule, which is a good. That's a good thing. We know crunch is a bad thing in anime, and they have the budget. So I didn't see Black Clover, but I saw some people talking about like towards the end of its original run in the first season, it had started to get like a bit questionable in the quality. So I'm glad to hear that they took 5 years to really refine their craft. It's like, all right,
it feels like they took their time to get it right. And I honestly love Black Clover. I think Black Clover is a great series, but there's some issues.
There were some issues.
Yeah.
Like it had a lot of fillers at one point, but for the most part, even though it's Wizard Naruto, it's interesting. Like even their tournament arc is interesting. So they experimented with this anime, and some of it hit. I mean, a lot of it hit, and then there was some of it was like, it's generic shonen. But for the most part, I like Asuna. He's cool.
Yeah, Asuka's one of my favorite characters. Honestly, I love Asuka.
I have to give Yuki Tabata credit on this because he actually did use the filler right. He said we're going to use the filler to actually showcase a character, maybe showcase like 3 characters or something, and then the next arc is going to basically show how they contribute to that arc, which is good. That's how you want to do it. Now, the one thing I know is I'm collecting the manga. I'm up to volume 37, so I already know the Spade War is going to be a banger. and that's really gonna have you on the edge of your seat, because the book itself, the manga, had me on the edge of mine when I got it. So that's something to look forward to. And if this works, if this season works, what do you think the final arc in the manga is going to be? The Paladin arc. How do you think that's going to go?
Oh, that's gonna be all movies like Demon Slayer.
Yeah. I'm planning on trying to like get all 4 of these on Blu-ray, like all 4 seasons on Blu-ray. Like that's my next goal. That's my next cop, to get it before, like, you know, before you can't find them no more.
Agreed. I gotta check my my little tub here of anime, see which ones I'm missing.
Yeah.
Also, don't quote me on this because I might be misremembering, but I think my cousin said they either improved or they got rid of the Buff Austin design from the last of the tail of the season. So I heard they either changed it or, like, you know, they improved it for the comeback. Because I know people were memeing on that, you know, towards the tail ends of Black Clover when they had the time skip Buff Asta.
Oh yeah, he just got buffed out of nowhere. Like,
yeah.
It's like,
I swear, when I seen Asta get that buff, I'm like, what the heck were you doing? What the heck were you doing to get that buff?
For, like, he was probably training with Goku for a little while, like up in the other world.
Well, considering how his swords can basically negate magic, I wouldn't be surprised.
Hi, my name is Goku. You want to train? Like, huh?
Look, Crease,
what's
me
up?
and you was hanging out at Anime Matsuri.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to have a conversation about what's
boy.
going on. It's
Okay.
time to have a conversation about
Listen.
what's going on at Anime Matsuri. Let me bring this up, man. This is this little anime drama kicked off this past weekend involving one Vic. I always say Mignogna.
Yeah.
Who
Mignogna.
is a voice actor, good voice actor. Okay, good voice actor. And when we went, look, when I go to Anime Matsuri, which is in Houston, Texas, his line, he has his own panel, and he always has a line all the way back. He's a very popular voice actor.
They love him.
Listen, for some reason, there's drama every single time this guy shows up to Anime Matsuri, and it seems like it's hurting the con. I don't know what your thoughts on art. And the reason is there were allegations that were made, you know,
him and Monica Rial and everything.
Monica Rial, Jamie Markey, Christopher Sabat, Sean Schimmel, Sonny Strait. They all got so pissed at his career because people actually wanted to see him because of how he carried himself. There were people taking pictures that he took with fans completely out of context, where even those fans literally said, no, that didn't happen. Quit trying to spin it. This dude was railroaded so hard. I think JJ Jameson could look at Spider-Man and go, wow, I never did that to you. Geez, compared to
it's I mean, shout out to Anime Matsuri for, like, you know, protecting Vic at all costs or whatever.
Yes.
But you know, it comes down to being a business owner too at the same time, to where, like, you know, I mean, I hope they don't, like, because I love Vic, because I met Vic, I hung out with Vic like after hours, and he's the most nicest guy ever, dude. Like, nicest guy ever. But you just gotta look at it at a business standpoint of, like, you know, is he bad for business? Technically, yes. But, you know, I commend the owners for still sticking with him and everything, even though they're hurting. Yeah. It's like, you know, but for all means, like, I stand with Vic. Like I always said, like, you know, because Vic Mignogna has always been good. However, every time when I met him, like, you know, smile, like, he sign your autograph, he'll talk with you for a little while, and his panels are still fun. He's
100%. 100%. This was some of the drama that happened. This was a Facebook post. Vic plays what's his name? Edward Elric, right?
Yeah,
That was his
Broly.
voice in
Broly.
Full Metal Alchemist, all right, Brotherhood. This is Maxie who played
Alphonse.
Statement regarding my appearance at Matsuri. So didn't show up at Matsuri. Unfortunately, I will not be attending Matsuri. My participation was subject to a signed agreement that included specific terms regarding how my appearance would be promoted. Those terms have been violated. The convention has promoted my appearance as a reunion with Vic Magnana, which is false and was explicitly prohibited under my contract. I notified the convention immediately and requested that the promotional materials be removed. Despite those requests, the promotional posts have remained public. Because the convention has failed to honor the terms of our agreement, I cannot participate in the event. I sincerely apologize to everyone who is looking forward to meeting me. The decision was made because my contractual agreement was not honored, not because of the fans. Thank you for their understanding.
Man, you could have went. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. It's not because I like Vic either. I'm just saying, like, you know, you could have went. Like, you know,
you could have just went and signed autographs. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. She don't go to a lot of conventions, so I don't know why she like nobody ain't asking for her. Like, I haven't seen anybody looking for female Alphonse. I'm just saying, I go to a lot of conventions. I don't see her all the time, so you know, just saying.
Yeah.
I
think again, it's so obvious at this point that Vic is getting, you know, this has been going on for years. But now it's to the point where it's affecting Anime Matsuri, because I feel like this year, Crease, when I went to Anime Matsuri, I was like, man, I'm looking around and I'm like, ain't nobody here.
Yeah.
It's a smaller crowd. Is this like starting to affect what's going on in Houston? Because from my understanding, there's a big voice actor community in Houston, Texas. A lot of anime voice actors are out of Houston, Texas.
There's a lot in Houston, Texas. A lot of them stay in Dallas. A lot of them stay in Fort Worth. Like, the Texas area has a lot of voice acting. And to a certain extent, I do believe that a lot of the voice actors just don't want to mess with Anime Matsuri. As long as Vic is there, they're not coming. However, like a lot of them, and
like we got some information. Like, I was talking to somebody that was there, and he was sitting there like, yeah, there's been a lot of drama going on around Anime Matsuri, around voice actors. A lot of these voice actors are basically like shunning that particular convention. They don't want to go, and to me, it's like, okay, the fans.
So they're acting like bitches.
Yeah,
more or less.
Fans, for the fans, for us, for people like myself, because we have a great time when we go to Houston, when we go to Anime Matsuri. I enjoy it. It's a really, really good, well-ran convention. But there's a lot of issues. There's issues at every anime convention. There's always issues. But now it seems like this is all surrounding one particular individual, and I don't know, man. It's like, to me, it's like the guy's there, the fans flock to his booth.
That's because he's not an asshole.
He had a line. All right, a long line. The two times that I went down on the show floor just to kind of pass by, where there were people with nobody. Like, there was voice actors that nobody's in their line.
Yeah.
And Vic got a line going all the way back. And I'm like, this guy is popular.
That's because he's all.
Man.
Can I say this?
That's because Vic is. Go ahead, Chris.
Can I say this real quick? I'm gonna tell you why. Like, a lot of these voice actors don't like Vic. One, he's Christian. That's that's
he's vocal about it too,
and he's vocal about it too. However, and also I think they still haven't forgave Vic for like not signing a yaoi poster of him and his brother like kissing or whatever. That was number 2 or whatever, because like a LGBT person tried to force him to
This is
sign
the
a
The
first
Rainbow
time I'm
contract.
hearing
Freaks.
this. Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
first time
Yeah,
I'm even
that
hearing
that actually happened. He was at a convention. Somebody came up with two characters that he voiced in a yaoi manner. He basically said, "I
No,
appreciate,"
thank
and
you.
he said it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he said it in the most.
politely.
Yeah, he said it in the most respectful way. He said, "I appreciate the artwork. I appreciate your dedication as a
But I
fan."
can't do that.
But yeah, and instead of actually growing up a parent saying, "Okay, I understand. Thank you. Okay, do you like it? Yeah, I like it, but I just can't sign it. Okay, thank you for saying that." No, that person got their panties in a twist. Then you got, like I said, Monica Real, Jamie Markey, everybody else who can't.
The jealous
they can't even
fuck
touch
faces.
him. Exactly.
Yeah.
They can't touch his skill. And here's the sad thing. They're mad because of the fact that he voiced a one-off character, Broly. But because of the fact that that character comes around once every 3 blue moons, you got Bulma, you got basically Bulma, Vegeta, Goku, Krillin, their voice actors. They're mad because he shows up like
And
I don't
then
know.
on top of
Balls out.
that, Stacy, he knows how to sing too. So like he's a that's like four things right there. Like, and he was about to,
So they just some haters. It's just some hater shit.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that pure haters. Here's the funny thing.
yeah.
Oh my
There was actually he's actually did a he had like some kind of group fan club based on rangers or something, like park rangers, and there were people who basically were antagonizing his fans just so that way they'd lie on him.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man.
It was a witch hunt, man. Like when Jamie Markey, not Jamie Markey, when Monica Real said Vic did something to me too, I was like, oh, you.
Bro,
She
Reese,
was-
are you talking about the Kick Vic drama, bro? That shit was crazy back in
Yeah.
The worst part about it. The worst part about it was this was actually something that people actually recorded. They were doing a speaking event, and somebody put a marker with a jelly bean and asked Monica Real to write her name on it, right? She wrote her name on that and then gave it to Vic, and Vic was like, I'm hungry. He ate the jelly bean, and a playful joke. Everybody got it except Monica. He's like, I guess I ate Monica. And she got so butthurt at the joke. Everyone else basically laughing their asses off.
No, you want to know the crazy part, DA? Like Monica used to be flirting with Vic. There's actual video.
I believe it. 100% believe it, man.
He turned. I think because Vic turned her down so many times too at the same time.
It's that
like,
Me Too shit, man. Like
Yeah.
you can't like.
It is.
This sad, man. So
People actually
here's the
called
question I
Vic-
got. Here's the question that I have. I just want to I don't want to spend too much time with
Yeah,
it.
I'm sorry.
Does this affect? Because again, Anime Matsuri at one point in time was the biggest, you know, in the country, and now, like I said, when we went through there, I was like, there is nobody here. It was such a small crowd. Like, there's nobody at this convention. You wouldn't have like, we go to Anime Expo and like you can't even walk in that place. Like Anime Matsuri, beautiful George R. Brown Convention Center. Love it, man. Big. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, but is this going to affect it negatively? Because at some point in time, it's like Anime Matsuri is taking a huge hit because, in my opinion, Vic Mañana, and I don't blame Vic. I don't blame Vic at all. I blame the nonsense that's going on around it. Yeah. But do they keep him? Do they keep him? Do they keep bringing him back?
I think Anime Matsuri is his only lifeline because or just like small little shops that know about the situation and know that he got screwed or whatever. It's like, and I feel bad for him. But but then you gotta look once again, gotta look at as a business owner, is Vic bad for business? Like, I'm gonna say yes, but is Vic a bad person? No. I'm just saying, I don't want to take that out of context or whatever. I'm just saying like we gotta look at it as a business owner or whatever. And if they keep on,
I've sat in on his panel. Like I've gone to Anime Matsuri 5 years in a row. I've sat in on his panel. He seems like a really dope dude. He seems really cool. You know, so it's like
I hung out with him after hours. Da, he's the same person that you see on the stage. Is the same person that you talk to and privately. Like he's like really cool or whatever. You know,
he's cool. So it's like it's sad because in a way, I don't want Anime Matsuri to turn their back on him, and I don't think they will. But when I saw the crowd this year, I was like, ooh.
See, last year was way better. Last year was way better. Like they had better voice actors last year, and also like they had a better band last year. I mean, they had Flow, the people that did the Naruto music and everything.
But what if the band? I mean, the voice actors are all kind of saying we're not showing up because of Vic. I don't know if it's because of Vic, but yeah, the voice actors, there were not as many. And like I said, just the energy surrounding it, just looking at people that came through, there was a lot of people there, don't get it twisted, but like nowhere near what I've been to this thing 5 years in a row. And I was like, this was small. There was like crazy.
I remember when Anime Matsuri was in its prime, like when it was like packed, like from convention side to convention side or whatever. It's like, you know, but then I also have to factor in like the week before Anime Matsuri there was DreamCon or whatever. So like maybe that like people were still trying to recover from that. You gotta put that, you gotta factor that in. Then you have
also this year the SDCC was on the same week as Anime Matsuri.
That's true. The same weekend as Comic-Con. I don't know how many people would have went from Texas to LA or to Cali to go to Comic-Con, but that's a good point, Name. Look, I don't want to belabor the point, but I just feel like I feel bad because I feel like Vic is being railroaded. He's been railroaded and he's continually being railroaded. And Anime Matsuri, which is standing by him, is suffering for it. And I hate that. I wish that, you know, people would kind of just back out of that and just say, hey, man, we still have a great time in Houston at Anime Matsuri. Let's just go, man. Fuck it. I don't have to go to Vic's booth if I don't want to go. You know, it's like whatever. I don't have to see the guy. You know, there's plenty to do here.
There's only one person that can make it right, but I think he just doesn't want to get involved. I think Justin Cook can just say, like, listen, Vic is talented. I understand that you guys don't want to work with him and everything, but you know, he's talented. I can't just like, you know, not hire him for like, you know, Broly or something like that. I mean, as much as I love Johnny Yon Bosch, I don't want to hear Johnny Yon Bosch do Broly. I want to hear Vic Mignogna. Like, it's like it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so that's how
Johnny Young Bosch. Johnny Young Bosch, I love the guy as certain roles, but he cannot do Broly. I'm sorry, no.
He's not Broly, like, you know, like Vic Mignogna embraced Broly like the berserker side and like the, like, you know, the human side of him, and you know, it's now, just not the same.
As far as Justin Cook goes, I've heard rumors that he's basically in a position where he goes, if he so much as even tries to court Vic, he could be ousted from his position. So he's actually in a very precarious situation.
Yeah, that's why I said it's like, you know, Justin Cook is in a weird position, and that's that's like one of my favorite voice actors. He's the voice of Raditz and Yusuke Urameshi or whatever, and like he's pretty much the Kevin Feige of Crunchyroll or whatever. He casts everybody. But it's like one of those things of, it's like, yeah, Vic, I want to help you, but at the same time, I can't lose. Like, if I lose my job, you know, what about my family? What can I do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people got to think about their own personal situation, 100%.
I think the one thing that could actually salvage this situation is someone has to challenge that union over there at Crunchyroll. if they do that and they have Vic as like one of their key voice actors, then it really opens the door for
we're a
change,
right
but
to
we-
we're
no
we're a
one-
right to work we're a right to work state. So like we don't really
Yeah.
have any unions down here.
Yeah, but it's close knit enough where like it could be considered a union from what I've heard.
Yeah, so I don't know, man.
Hey, look, we're getting long in the night. I want to get to one more topic here. This is in regards to subs versus dubs. The everlasting controversy. Subs versus dubs.
God,
Says,
There
I won't
is
even
no
mention all the
controversy.
dubs. Well, it says here, this is
No, there
Gabi. I won't even mention all the dubs I like because people would get upset, but there are quite a few. Dubs can be bad,
That's
but
true.
they're how I started watching anime. And while I prefer the original voice acting, I also don't think there's anything wrong with watching them. I don't hate this statement. I actually think this is a fair statement. If you look, any anime that you watch, you did not start off watching the Japanese with the English subtitles. You didn't start off that way. You watched somebody's dub, and to a certain extent,
acting like Toonami didn't exist.
I mean, let's just keep it honest. Let's be honest, man. There's nothing there's nothing wrong per se with a dub, but it's because of what the localizers end up doing, right?
Yeah.
The localizers butcher, and that's because and that's where things go sideways.
Yeah. Most modern dubs are terrible.
Was that Brandon?
Most modern dubs are terrible. There are exceptions, but
yeah,
it's not like how it used to be. A lot of dubs in the past may have been bad, but they at least cared. So
yeah, like Name had shared this with us. Hard to believe 24 years ago, anime localizers were not only smart, but actually understood what they translated. They didn't argue with Japanese creators. They didn't change subtitles to push ideologies or insert U.S. politics. They just translated dialogue into English with no fuss. So here's like some translator notes, basically kind of going over how they looked at it. And it's like, 24 years ago, maybe even longer, obviously longer, they just translated the information. That's it. They didn't try to shove their own ideology into the mix. And that's the problem with dubs. That's the biggest problem with dubs. And so you're really not even hearing like what the actual story is. You're hearing what the translator wants you to hear.
May I say something? Because like I'm like the #1 dub advocate on here, real quick. Yeah. So so what I have noticed, and I said this before, like when it comes to like the mainstream animes or whatever, they stick to the script. Like they make sure that they like go line for line for like with the Japanese and try to get as close as possible as they can. Take their time, do their thing, hire the right cast of people, A-team. Now, when it starts going into like either like the the ecchis or like the slice of lives, like the stuff that is like kind of spicy or something like that, that's when you start seeing a lot of the localizations and everything. Like that's what I've noticed, however, a lot, however. So
I have to agree with Kreese on that because if like for example in some animes they stick to what they're doing and they're actually reflecting the scene. Like I know I bring this anime up a lot. Ari Ferretta, when Hajime basically goes back into the labyrinth where he nearly died at, he literally stays on topic. He looks at the demon woman and says, "Look, I'm only going to give you one chance. Get your monsters, leave, or I drop you right here, and I'll never have to worry about you again." That scene went down basically near 1-to-1 in terms of what happened in the light novel, which I'm like, yes, do that. That's what needs to happen. Stick to the situation, and you're gonna basically nail it on the dubs.
Man, you guys clown on me for Gundam, but this man Stacy brings up Ari Kureta every stream, bro. Boy, come on, where's the outrage for that?
I'm not trying to sell everybody on it like you do Gundam name. Hey, watch this Gundam, watch this Gundam, watch this Gundam. I bring it up to make a point, man.
And I bring Gundam up to make a point too, but that's another story. But you guys are right, because I've noticed that with, like you guys are saying, the big dubs, you know, there's a lot of eyes on them, so they know they can't fuck around as much. Because when we were watching the Black Torch premiere at Anime Expo DA, the same script that they were using for the dub, that's the subtitles that we saw on the screen for the Japanese. They're just like, okay, you know, they're not playing around for that. But you know, like Chris said, once you get to like more niche animes, like I talk about, you know, we brought 100 Girlfriends. That animes, man, even the subtitles are getting butchered, bro. I think I said a few.
Oh no, that's what I was looking for.
They're trying to. I told you this before, guys. They're having the balls enough to tell the Japanese that you guys are not translating it right. Like that's what Crunchyroll is doing now. They said like, no, we know what you guys want to do, but we're not gonna give it to you. So we're gonna make our subs in our own image, even though they did not say that. Whatever.
And it's not impenetrable, because I'm starting to notice that even the big ones, that they're starting to put little things here and there just to test the waters. Because at the Black Torch premiere, you know, we watched them do it live, so we got the comparison, the dubbing and the sub, and I was just listening to like the kind of language that they're using. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's like, you know, it can sound like it, but it's just like I can see like you are taking liberties in certain places, and I can understand like why you're doing it, but it's just like I notice it. It's like, you know, it's still not one for one, and I know that's impossible, but it's just like, you know, they're really starting to test the waters with how far they can push it. Like you said, Priest, like the more niche ones, they can get away with it because there's not as many eyes on it. But with the big ones, they're still really careful. But you know, one or two in there, it's like
every once in a while they might drop a like feminist joke every once in a while, but like for the most part, they try to keep it as close to the original as possible, because they know like if they try to go away from the script, they gonna get roasted like really badly, like, you know. So
yeah, I'm trying to find that 100. Here it is. Here it go, right here.
You guys are not suffering like I am, man.
And people was pissed at this. Let me see. Is this it? Yeah. Yeah. Look at this, man. This guy was going off. Says, who the fuck did this translation? It's so bad. They're adding in random ass jokes for no reason. Is this official? I hope not. You're pointing out how I look like I teach democracy than Japanese. Yeah. Not only is this not at all what she said, it ruins the joke of her speech pattern. She's speaking competent Japanese with hilariously broken non-native accent. All right. I'll go ahead and play the clip. This is the clip that they're referring to. And then we can see the actual dialogue that goes along with it.
国語教師が来るんじゃなかったの? Oh, golden twin guy. Indo です. Thank you, ninja からね. Indo です. You は国語ティーチャーのアイアムのこと。英語ティ
I'm
ーチャー
surprised she ain't trying to speak that broken English.
Yeah, apparently.
羽に縛られるよ.
Go ahead.
Oh.
No, I was
What
agreeing
show
with
is this?
Crease.
Oh, I was just saying, like, usually, like, when it comes to, like, them being American, like, they'll start speaking, like, broken English to, like,
the Japanese broken English. Yeah. They probably should have kept doing that and probably would have made it a hell of a lot more funny. What show was this?
It's 100 Girlfriends.
The 100 girls, girlfriends.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. That's why I don't recognize it, because I don't watch trash.
Catch it straight.
It's season 3, Brandon. Come on, man.
Always count on Brandon to bring in that hammer.
But I don't know what the name. Do you? Because I was looking for what was it? What should it have been translated as? And
go up. I think they have it. They have some stuff. Yeah, they have some stuff in Japanese in the original tweet, but it's like, yeah, I was listening to it, and this is the hard thing about dubbing, because there's certain puns in Japanese that don't translate to English because it's a Japanese pun. So trying to make sense of it, you probably need a translator note. But
What is this?
Now that
what
would have
they
been funny. My English too native. My steak is too juicy. Woman, we don't need to hear about your roast beef. Thank you very much. We'll pass.
and that's another problem with this, because a lot of the localization nowadays, you can tell, it gets really dated, because you can tell, like, you know, these kids are like just consuming like you know, content TikTok. So it really, like, you know, you watch an anime.
Oh God, man.
It's not just an anime problem though, Name. This is a bigger problem with any type, like with comedy especially. Any type of comedy that tries to do spoofs of stuff that's happening current year and only current year is instantly forgotten. And that's part of the problem that we're facing, is they're doing that same thing with the dialogue that goes into this, or the translations. They're doing the Gen Z, Gen Alpha bullshit language speech that just sounds stupid, won't age well, and at the end of the day, no one's going to give a flying fuck about. Just like the show. I didn't even know what the show was. And now that I know, I'm glad I'm not watching that trash. We don't need that shit.
On God, man, this anime is good. No cap.
but you watch the dub. So look, you a dub watcher. So you watching the dubs and you're saying that this anime is good. So what are they really saying? No, Crease. It's like, are they really saying what you think they saying, or are they just creating their own show? Because now we're talking about fan fiction at this point.
What you're talking about Ghost Files now.
Oh yeah, Ghost Files is freaking hilarious, man.
Like, the one exception where the dubbing turned out to be a hell of a lot more fun than the original.
You want to know what's the crazy part, Brandon? It's like all those so-called social justice warriors at Funimation were like saying the most egregious stuff on that dub.
Yeah, they're all hypocritical fuckfaces. So yeah.
But like, look at the comments here. Why are the subs such shit? If you're going to watch this, avoid official subs like your life depends on it. As you can see here, people are basically like, what is this? And to me, that's what I like. I will avoid a series, not to say that I'm gonna listen to the dubs anyway, but I want to understand what they're actually saying. I want to hear it from the Japanese version. A lot of times I have like my little Google translator. I got my little Google Translate on my phone, and I'll just park it right next to the phone, and I'll do a test, and play the translation or play like a 5-minute segment, and then I'll just see if these subs line up with what Google Translate is saying, and if they don't, then I don't even bother.
Man, it's like I said, they're like, Crunchyroll is telling you, the consumer, that we know that you guys love subs, but you guys are too stupid to understand the subs, so we're going to do our own thing. Like, you know, it's disrespectful, man.
They're screwing over. This is the ultimate screwing of the customer, because, like I said, you know, it's already bad that they're messing with the dubs, but now that they're
coming for the subs.
I'm assuming this is the dub script too, because like I said, the Black Torch premiere, the dub script was the subtitles that we saw on the screen. So it's just like, what are we doing? It's like
they're coming for the subs. That's what I'm saying.
It sucks, because like I said, this is very anti-consumer, because, you know, I always say, you know, I you know, DA and I, we were taking the time to learn Japanese, but not everyone has the time or the energy to do that, because this is a complicated language, and you shouldn't have to learn. And you shouldn't have to learn another language to watch an anime as it's
right.
You know,
like to enjoy. Like, I don't know, man. To me, it's just frustrating, because like I'm enjoying certain anime, and I'm like, okay, I'm just kind of like, you know, just reading the subtitles, and now it's like, are these the right subtitles? Am I reading this correctly? I don't know. I don't know if this is actually what the author or the writer or the mangaka or the anime, like, is this what Japan is getting? Because that's what I want. I want what Japan is getting, just, you know, translated in my own language, or, you know, whatever, either dubbed or subbed. But it doesn't seem like we're getting that. And because we're not getting it, it's like, okay, I got to learn Japanese now.
Yeah.
which is kind of
And I
fucked
mean,
up, man. It's like, why I gotta
it
learn
sucks.
that language to
Exactly. It sucks
understand the show?
it sucks that we have to tell people that, you know, it might come to a point where you have to learn it as a necessity rather than you do it because you love the language. Because that's how I started. I liked anime, and then I started, like, you know, became interested in learning Japanese, and now here is where we are at. But, you know, like you said, DA, sometimes, like, when you read the subtitles, like, it's not as, you know, what they're saying, and it kind of can sour or ruin the impression of the anime for you. And I still watch this anime, but I just, you know, I'll see the subtitles, I'll like scoff at it, and then like I'll be like, okay, what did you really say? And I have that in my mind, and it feels way better because, you know, I can trust myself now. I don't have to rely on these guys because, you know, it's just like, I know you can't give me the work, so I'll do it myself, you know. But like I said, for the average consumer who's just either watching dubs or, you know, they're watching subs because, you know, learning another language is hard. You know, it really sucks because you're getting shafted out of a quality product or even a product at all. You can even call this a product.
Yeah.
And I still blame this all on Crunchyroll because because back in the day when it was just Funimation used to make it fun, okay? Like they put the fun into the anime, like, you know, like I got like a whole thing of most of Funimation's old stuff back there or whatever. Like they put the time, they put the effort, they cared about the product or whatever. And as soon as Sony like did the crusade for Funimation, that's when you just knew it went to crap, man. Like you
Chris, I haven't talked to as many dub voice actors as you, but I've listened to interviews and I've talked to some of them. They told me that the quality of dubbing back then is way different than it is right now, because right now there's so many series coming out that they barely have any time to breathe. Whereas back in the day, when it was still kind of a niche thing, like I was watching an interview of Steve Bloom talking about Cowboy Bebop. You know, we all know it underperformed in Japan, in its home country. But when they brought it over here, they saw potential in it. So they took the time, they took months to refine it, you know, get the right delivery, get the right like scripts. And, you know, it really took off over here because of how much time they put into it. But because of how many shows are coming out each season, and, you know, Crunchyroll, the streamer, Netflix, the streamer, High Dive, the streamer, you just want to crank out product after product. You don't really have time to refine it because it's just like I've heard voice actors, they say they literally finish one game, and it's always been like this, but I'm hearing it's way worse right now. They finish one game, they drive off to the next one. They don't even have time to sit and think about the world. It's just like, okay, I'm in this booth for this character, I do it, okay, you know, I turn my brain off, I drive to the next one, I get into another character. So they don't really have time to like.
Unless you're like, once again, it's like unless you're like the Demon Slayer cast where they like actually take their time with it, like with Zach Aguilar and them. Like, you know, they because they know it's a popular anime and they sit down and take their time with it. You're correct. Like, you know, or if it's Dragon Ball or One Piece, those are going to be the ones that they take their time with or whatever.
All right,
everything else is like,
here's the only problem that I have with this.
Yeah.
Why is this not a problem with the Japanese voice actors? How come are they so damn good? And you can have one person do 20 shows and be main characters in half of those, and yet consistent, solid performances where they're so good at what they do that I can't tell it's the same person. Why is it no problem for them, yet it's such a problem for the Americans to do it right?
Brandon, I think the problem with that is that they don't have official, as far as I know, they don't have official voice acting schools in the US like they do in Japan. A lot of the voice actors, like I talked to, they have classes and little workshops and stuff, but I don't, as far as I know,
Japan takes their voice acting seriously. That's the thing.
Exactly. There's specialized, that's a specialized school.
Love and dedication.
They have specialized schools to train voice actors, and it's grueling.
Yeah.
Whereas here, I think a lot of voice actors that I've talked to, they get their start in like theater. They graduate with the theater.
Yeah, I was about to say they always do theater first.
Yeah, they do film, television. They do like a lot of live screen stuff, and then they'll do voiceover. But there's no, as far as I know, and I could be wrong, there's no official. Thank you for the rate. There's no official, like, you know, specialized, like, this school is just for voice acting. We're just gonna help you work on, like, you know, voice.
For that point, now what I'm starting to see is like the voice actors that are like already in the industry, they're starting to do their own like mini classes. Like they're starting to do classes themselves to teach other people how to.
That's
voice
actually
act.
kind of good. Yeah, each
Yeah.
one teach one, right? Hey, real
Yeah.
quick, Hail the Hypnotic, the Bigot Army came through with a second raid. We got raided early in the show. I guess we've been going so long that Hypnotic had a chance to start up another stream and come back and raid us again.
Yeah, he always does a nighttime game stream before he actually crashes out
Hey,
on his
Hail
second
Hypnotic,
channel.
bro. Thank you very
You
much.
bigots, welcome.
The bigots are here, and I love y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, look, it is late. I want to see if you guys look. We do game shows, we do quizzes, we do things like that when my son goes to anime, expo, anime matsuri, anime conventions. We want to test run a game type quiz show, whatever. And if we can get this going, we'll do this every week. We'll give away prizes. If you guys are down with it, not you on the panel, but everybody at home, all right? You guys, I know it's late, man. It's damn near, it is midnight on the West Coast. If you guys need to drop, you can. But we have a quiz that I wanted to run through. If you guys are down for it, we could do it. Everybody can play. You can play at home. You guys right now on the panel, you guys can play. Everybody can be a part of it. But this is something that is going to eventually become part of my son's standard, content on Anime Heads, is that we're going to do quizzes, we're going to do game shows, we're going to do fun stuff for anime fans, and then we're going to run it. So if you guys are down for that, we can start it. I want to go ahead, and it's on Kahoot. It's something that you guys are probably familiar with Kahoot. It's basically where you could go and get a and I'll share this with you guys right now. All right. So
well, I'm interested. I'm interested in it
all right,
because
so let's go.
you can
I'm
use
actually
Kahoot.
that wants to do it.
Yeah.
There's your game pin. So
Okay.
you can see, you go to kahoot.it, or you can scan the QR code right there, and you can participate in the game. All right. It's a quiz. It's 25 questions. And we'll run through it, and then we'll see who wins. And the winner will get an Anime Heads t-shirt. All right. So if you win, if you're the top scorer, I'm giving you an Anime Heads t-shirt. I will ask for your information. You'll have to send it to me in my email, Derek Anderson, author@gmail.com. All right. So we got one participant
You're
right
fake.
there. I think that's name.
That's not me, man. No,
Inside
but while
the
we're
place I
waiting,
work
can I-
at uses Kahoot. This is actually really good. So for all of you out there that are watching this, get your ass into Kahoot, participate, and have some fun.
Yeah.
And get yourself a t-shirt. If you know your shit, you will get a t-shirt.
Yep. Gilgamesh has joined us. DA, hello, Kit. Name, you can participate. That's all good. You can absolutely. Oh, okay. You're fake. That's you. Okay. I thought that was Name because I saw Name pull his phone up.
That's not
and
me.
then all
I'm
of a
just
sudden-
watching. But while we're waiting, I want to keep talking about that point that Chris made about the voice acting schools. I think that's another thing that's interesting, because I'm hearing that a lot of modern voice actors, they get into the job because they love anime, and that's good and all. But you think about all the voice acting greats that we had in the past. They started in theater background, so people are starting to worry, like, is the voice acting pool starting to become like, how do I say this, like inbred? It's like you're only consuming anime, and that's like the only reference that you have. Whereas, for better or for worse, these guys that grew up with and graduated through like theater courses, they have a wider understanding of different acting styles, different materials to draw from. So they have they just have, I don't know what point I'm trying to make, but I'm just like do you think that's going to affect the quality of anime dubbing, anime performances?
It's not just anime guys that are doing it. Like, I know one of my favorite voice actresses, Tara Strong. Like, I think she's like the female GOAT at all time for when it comes to cartoons.
Yeah, she's
where
damn good. She's good.
She's doing classes. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people just popping up. Like, I think they are taking some notes from the Japanese and just say, like, okay, maybe we can help these up and coming people. It's something is better than nothing. That's how I see it. Or whatever. It's like maybe like because they're all getting older and everything, and like sometimes like the best way to pass on your character is if you can maybe one of your students take over for you. You never know and everything, like So that's my 2 cents of it. However,
there it is. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 folks. Got 154 people in, man. Y'all don't want a t-shirt? That's okay. All right, we'll give it a few more minutes and then we'll get the
I think
game
everybody's
started.
too tired.
Hey, look, man, y'all anime knowledge. Look, if you the champ, if you know anime, if you really know anime, then you should be able to ace this. I've taken this quiz twice. And I was like, okay, I took it the first time, then I took it again. I'm like, oh, okay. I got a decent score the first time. The second time, my anime knowledge came through. I didn't ace it, but I got there. So all right, so what we got? We got 8. I think we can give it a couple of more. We'll give it a couple of more minutes. And then we will start the game. Sorry, One Punch Man token fan. No Rumble today. I should have already set the Rumble up. It's one of those things that I gotta just literally remember to do. And it's a struggle for me, man. It's a struggle. Rumble is new for me. But once I finally get Rumble working, then I'm gonna be all right. Okay, because I'm gonna lock it in. And so for those of you who aren't on Rumble yet, Anime Heads isn't on Rumble. It's just my channel is on Rumble. But once we get there, then we're all right. Look, we got 10. All right, I think that's a good place to start. So let's go ahead and start the quiz. All right, everybody can play. If you think you could, you could jump in late because scoring is based on how fast you answer. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and start the game. All right. Anime quiz 1, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right. First question in Dragon Ball Z, what is Goku's Saiyan's birth name? Bardock, Vegeta, Kakarot, or Broly? So go ahead and answer that.
Bro, DA, you can tell your chat is full of well-behaved adults because your Kahoot is actually full of people with actual names instead of just like slurs, all that crazy stuff. Because in high school, dude, everyone would try to do it, but they get buzzed by the teacher, bro.
So the correct answer is Kakarot.
Kakarot.
And I guess DA Hello Kitty answered it first. Stacy, Thomas Nazareta, Rossi Sobasi, and you're fake. All right. All right. So that's the first round. Second
Are you
question.
sure it's not you?
What's the name of the village where Naruto Uzumaki was born? Hidden Sand Village, Hidden Leaf Village, Hidden Mist Village, Hidden Cloud Village. Go ahead and
whatever it is, it's hidden.
Exactly.
It's one of them hiding spots.
All right, Hidden Leaf Village is the answer. Somebody said Hidden Sand Village. You gotta watch your Naruto, man.
Huh?
Somebody's LARPing.
Right. DA Hello Kitty is in first place, 1801. Stacy, you're fake. Thomas Nazareta, Rossi Sobasi. All right. Let's move on. Question number 3. Which anime follows the members of Karasuno High School? Is it Blue Lock, Slam Dunk, Haikyuu, or Kuroko's Basketball?
It didn't matter because they never graduated anyways.
Uh-oh.
Slam Dunk.
The correct answer is Haikyuu.
It's Haiku? You see, I would have totally bombed that one.
Man.
Only one person
I bombed
got
it.
that?
I bombed it.
So who got it right?
Look, DA Hello Kitty, who is that? They on fire. 3
Who is the DA's Hello Kitty?
It's that's that one person that watches anime all day.
Somebody that's locked in on anime. All right.
Well, besides me.
You can always come back. You just got to answer fast. First Studio Ghibli film ever released was.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got to really test your anime.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Castle in the Sky, Graves of the Fireflies, My Neighbor Totoro, or Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
Castle in the Sky
is the correct answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two people got it. Two folks got it.
Ooh.
Up, Thomas Nazareta. Moving on up. Moving on up. All right.
Oh man, no.
Moving on up.
In Made in
Ooh.
Abyss, what is the name of the enormous vertical pit? Is it the chasm, the abyss, the hollow, or the great rift?
If DA Hello Kitty gets this one right, I think like he's about to win the whole entire thing.
It is the abyss. Yeah, it is the abyss. And
I've never seen that anime, and that was the first.
Oh no,
I've never seen that anime, and that was the first answer I went for.
You just guessed. Well, it's Made in the Abyss.
I was gonna say
Yes.
that name would have been my ex-wife's. Yeah.
All right.
I was going nasty there. Never mind.
In Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, who created the nationwide transmutation circle? Was it Dante? Was it Father? Was it Van Hohenheim or King Brandon?
It was Van Helsing, of course.
Of course.
Police girl.
Police girl.
It was
This is your
Father.
master. It's the father. The
Pretty much
father.
everybody. Two of y'all got it wrong. All right. So where's the standings at right now? Oh, DA Hello Kitty got it. Stacy, you're fake. Thomas Nazareta, Buddha Cafe. Coming on up. All right. Jumped into the top 5. Let's keep it going. Next question. What is the title of the military organization in Attack on Titan that ventures outside the walls? Is it the Military Police Brigade? Is it the Scout Regiment Survey Corps, the Garrison Regiment, or the Royal Guard?
It is the I'm a Terrible Anime Police.
This is so easy, man. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, everybody got it. Everybody that, answered the Scouts. All right. Scout
Yeah, I
Regiment.
would have had no idea. I would have had no idea on that one.
Gilgamesh jumped into the top 5. Good work, Gilgamesh. I see. All right. Next up.
I don't think you guys are gonna be Hello Kitty, man. I think you got to.
Notebook.
Oh, come on.
Anyone whose name is written in it. If you don't get this right, just
walk off.
I don't know what
Just
to do
walk
with you if you don't
away.
get this right.
I want one.
Who made this quiz? They actually have
that works.
They have good ball knowledge, dude. They're bringing up Made in Abyss, Future Diary, Psychopaths, Kogias. They know
Death
their
Note.
anime, bro.
Look, everybody got this.
Bro, who
Well,
made
that's
this?
the nice part about the service.
Death Note or Future Diary. Come on.
You can create your own with this, or there are people that have made quizzes, obviously, and you can pull from them. So Kahoot's a really good service. It's really good for crap like this. It's good.
So,
DA
DA Hello Kitty crushing it right now. Although Stacy is right there, man, only 500 behind or so. All right. So
The
there's still
Hello
a chance,
Kitty
and we got a
is
lot of
gonna come out.
questions. In Hunter, what is Gone Freaks searching for? Fame and fortune? The Dark Continent, his father, or a Nin master?
He's searching for the N-word pass.
Oh God!
He needs his ninjas.
He's searching for his father, of course.
But he wasn't searching for the Zumba flag.
I thought he was searching for that child support.
Dang.
The DA Hello Kitty is on point. Man, ain't missing it all, right? All right, Stacy, you got an answer streak of 5 in a row, man. Good work, Stacy. All right, let's get to the next one. Number 10. Which pro hero
just coming to me
temporarily takes over as the number 1 hero after All Might retires? Is it
Oh
Mirko,
man, that's easy.
Hawks, Endeavor, or Best Genius? Oh,
It was Lemillion, of course.
Guys, it's obviously the Crawler, the GOAT from My Hero Vigilantes.
Endeavor. Endeavor is the correct
Bro,
answer.
whoever picked Miracle, I know what kind of man you are.
There we go, man. Look,
It's okay. I'm that kind of guy too, bro.
Your fake got an answer streak of 6, killing it right now. All right,
I'm
number
com-
11. And
I'm coming for that number 1 spot.
Heroes. What is the full name of the military genius?
Ooh, this one might be hard for me.
Siegfried Kirchis, Oscar von Ruenthal, Reinhardt,
I'm
Logan
just
Ram, or
guess on this
Wolfgang Mittermeier.
Oh wow, I actually got it
Reinhard
right.
von Longerman.
Oh, did you know that, Brandon?
I actually guessed.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Okay. There it is. All right.
I was just guessing, and I got lucky on that.
DA Hello Kitty is still running. They about to run away with this, man. Stacy, you got 7 in a row, though. That's good. All right. Number 12 in Cowboy Bebop. What is the name of Spike Spiegel's spaceship? Is it Swordfish 2? Is it Bebop, Hammerhead, or Red Tail?
I don't remember.
This might be tricky for some folks. It's Swordfish.
Oh,
Look, everybody picked Bebop.
Oh,
Bebop is not his ship.
Yeah, it's not Spike's ship.
Yep. His
Bebop
ship
was
is
the
Swordfish.
Bebop was the carrier ship.
Right. Yep. So some of y'all got that wrong. The Hello Kitty is still sitting in first place, but you're fake.
Almost everybody got it wrong.
Yeah.
In My Hero Academia, which former wielder of One for All possessed the quirk Danger Sense? Daigoro Banjo, Bruce, Hikage Shinomori, or N? Name looks confused. He's like, I don't know. Hikage Shinomori. Yep, absolutely. Most folks got that, but a lot of people say Daigoro. Like, yeah.
Right.
I remember watching.
Daigoro had Black Whip.
Yep.
That's why I got confused. Both those quirks basically manifested at the same time when that happened. So I was confused.
Yay, Hello Kitty is crushing it. Is anybody going to catch up? It depends on how the person that answers first gets the most points. So the faster you answer, the faster you get bigger points. So just saying. All right. Next one. In Dragon Ball Z, who was the first character shown achieving Super Saiyan 2? Is it Gohan, Vegeta, Future Trunks, or Goku?
I think it was Android 18.
Well, that's not an answer.
Or was it
the weirdest thing is
Gohan. Everybody was guessing on this.
Huh? No, I thought it was Vegeta. Because he actually attained a new level. Goku even noticed it when they came out of the hyperbolic time chamber.
Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah. Because like even Trunks was like, Father's power level has reached a new height, one that even Goku never reached. And like then he was like, I can go a step further where he came up with what he called Super Vegeta.
I'll share this. I just Googled it. AI, who achieved Super Saiyan 2 first? Gohan is the first character to achieve the Super Saiyan 2 transformation, unlocking the power during his legendary fight against Cell in the Cell game.
That's fair.
All right, man. Sorry, Stacy.
It's all good. It's all
right,
good.
let's move on. Scoreboard. DA Hello Kitty is still running things. Rossi Sobasi coming up. All right, on the way up. All right, number 15. Which Demon Slayer? Which Hashira mentors Tanjiro during his rehabilitation after the Mugen Train arc? Is it Shinobu Kocho, Mitsuri Kanroji, Giyu Tomoyoka, or Tenjin Uzui? This one's easy. This is an easy one.
Bro, it's Gilmate.
Hey, come on, bro. Man, Shinobu. Sorry.
Oh, so
it was kind of
that wasn't his wife.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Isn't this wrong? Because what? She did? After Mugen Train? After Rengoku passes?
Yeah.
Shinobu did?
Yes.
I thought it was Tengen.
No, Tengen. I just remembered this. Tengen was after the entertainment district arc.
No, but
I just remembered
this is after Mugen Train. So it is the next arc after Mugen Train is Entertainment District.
I mean, we can look. I don't pick these answers. I'm just going with what Kahoot is saying.
No, for sure. I just wanted to know this. There's no way I forgot this, bro. This is crazy because I know Shinobu talked to him in the first season.
Yeah.
But but she mentored him? Was it in the what's it called? That episode that bridged Mugen Train and Entertainment? Because I know
it does
I think it was.
Yeah. Well, in any case, we got to move on. All right, it's getting late. All right, so there we go. Your fake is moving up. Rossi Sobasi. It's also moving up.
Rossi passed me.
Stacey.
No, he's catching up.
No, Stacey, you good. All right, next question.
I'm in third place.
In Attack on Titan, who inherited the Beast Titan before Zeke Yeager? Xavier Braun, Marcel Galliard, Grisha Yeager, or Tom Saver? Answer, Xavier. Oh, no, Tom.
Tom Saver.
Yeah. You know what?
Okay, that I'll admit.
Nobody got this one right.
Nope.
No
one did.
Nobody got this one right. Okay.
I never even watched Attack on Titan, so that kind of made sense. I didn't know it.
Yeah, Tom is actually the one. That's correct. Yeah. That's correct. All right. Nobody got it right, so nobody gained any points or lost any points. All right, next one is Samurai Champloo. Why does Fu recruit Mugen and Jin to travel with her? To defeat a powerful shogun, to recover a stolen family sword, to become a samurai herself, or to find a samurai who smells of sunflowers?
Well, at least he's not trying to find somebody that smells like shit.
Yeah, good point. Rockefeller, I've never seen Attack on Titan, but I've heard the series is really good, so I think you might like that.
Nope. Attack on Titan is shit.
Samurai
Pass.
Who smells of sunflowers is the correct answer. Where does that bring us? Up, Stacy.
Stacy moves back up.
All right. DA Hello Kitty is still there. Your fake Rossi Sobasi, Thomas Nazareta. All right. Next up. All right. We got about 7 questions left. In JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, what's the name of Satoru Gojo's domain expansion? Is it Malevolent Shrine, Unlimited Void, Self-Embodiment of Perfection, or Chimera Shadow Garden?
Well, he is atomic.
Yeah, it's a limited void. That's an easy one. That was kind of easy. All right.
Well, I don't know because I've never seen it.
Look, DA Hello Kitty crossed into the 10K territory.
Bro, is that an Eminence reference, Brandon?
I think it was.
All right. Next one. Which anime is famous for the phrase, "I mustn't run away"? Serial Experiments Lane, Neo Genesis Evangelion, Ergo Proxy, or
whatever the hell that one is.
Technolize.
Oh, Technolize. Yeah, okay, I got you. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Wow. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Now that they say that, I didn't know, but now that you hear it, it's like I mustn't run away. Yeah. Yep.
There was a scene in one of the episodes. Gendo was actually hoping Shinji would crack and run, and he kept repeating that phrase to himself.
Yep. All right, so things roughly remain the same. We got 5 more questions. And who is Saitama's cyborg disciple in One Punch Man? Is it Genos, Sonic, Bang, or Garou?
Hey, Ross, say that when you take my spot.
It's Moomin Rider.
It's Genos, of course. Most folks have got it right. Let's see what we got. DA Hello Kitty is there. And then Stacy, you right behind. All right.
Damn,
your fake is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
He's on your tail.
Man. All right, here we go. final stretch in Spy Family. What is Anya able to do? Turn invisible, fly, read minds, or control time? This is an easy one as well.
Be best girl and protect at all costs at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Wow. Look. I
Wow.
thought
How
this
many
was
of you
easy, but
people
maybe
have not watched this? Seriously. Holy crap.
Read minds. All right. 3 of y'all got it. 3 of y'all missed it. All right. So let's go. DA Hello Kitty got it. So maintaining the lead. Your fake has the highest streak, but I think we're coming down to the last couple. In Sailor Moon, Usagi transforms into which Sailor Guardian? Sailor Venus, Sailor Mars, Sailor Mercury, or Sailor Moon?
They can sail all the way into my heart.
I mean, you're not wrong, Brandon. I'm partial to Mercury. I've always been a fan of brainy chicks.
Sailor Moon
is this the hentai version or the regular version?
I don't know, man.
If she's in her adult age, hentai. But if not, I'm sticking with the I'm gonna keep it clean.
Oh,
whoa.
Stacey's close.
Oh, bro, you're only 100 points behind.
Oh, let's do it.
And your fake is right there as well. All right, this is going to come down to the last couple of questions. All right, here we go. In Yu Yu Hakusho, what is Kurama's true identity? A dragon, a fox demon, a fallen angel, or a spirit beast? Ooh, man,
And you see, I got this, but I don't even know because I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, all right.
Ooh.
Look, fox demon. 3 got it right, 3 got it, and 4 got it wrong. All right, let's see who got it right. Oh,
damn, Stacey, okay.
The pressure.
Number 1, baby. Number 1, baby.
Oh, the pressure got to him. And look, your fake is not far behind. Stacey, don't get comfortable, man. We got 2 more questions.
Hey, I'm
what
gonna
is
do
the
my
name
best
of
to
the
keep
giant tree that houses many Pokemon in Pokemon the first movie? Is it the World Tree, the Tree of Beginning, the Great Oak, or there is no giant tree in the film?
This isn't the tree you're looking for.
This is a tricky one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, only one person got it. There is no giant tree in the film. Wow.
Man, I was just joking around.
Oh, that was you, Brandon?
No, I'm not doing this. I was just pulling a Jedi mind trick on everybody. So.
Oh wow.
You're it comes down to this last question.
You gotta lock in.
Who gets the shirt? Who gets the shirt? Here we go. 25. It goes in the shell. What is Major Moto?
Oh, this is the Brandon
Kusunagi's occupation? Police detective, public security operative, bounty hunter, military pilot.
Lesbian sex kitten.
I got that. I thought about that one too.
Public security operative.
Yep.
Who's the winner? Here's the podium. 3rd place, your fake. Congrats being 3rd place, man. 2nd place, DA Hello Kitty. That means Stacey took number 1.
Oh, pulled it out at the end.
I'm number 1, baby.
Congrats.
Good
Stacey.
game, everybody. Good game.
Hey, we will do these as many times as we want to. Stacey, I will send me your details, and I will put a shirt in the mail for you, sir. I got a bunch of them. Shout out to the folks that participated. Thank you, DA Loves Hello Kitty. You're fake. Who else was in there, man? There's a bunch of y'all in there. Thomas Nazareta, I saw you in there. Everybody, thanks for participating. That was a lot of fun. That was fun. And it tested knowledge.
Ross,
so all of you anime guys, you guys can say, man, I'm an anime head. All right.
Ross, no one likes a sore loser, man. Look what he said. Look what he said.
Sorry about that, Crease. I didn't see you back there, man. I was on
Bro, are Daniel and Reggie gonna make their own quiz for anime heads?
So the goal is this: when they stream, they're doing quizzes, they're doing things like this. We're gonna do giveaways. I have this. One of these days, I'm gonna give this bad boy away. All right, I got this to give away. It's a man. It's a whatchamacallit, Tanjiro. All right, it's the same one right here. It's the same guy right here. Okay, so I'm gonna give this guy away on one of these quizzes as well. So, and we got a bunch of stuff that we got a lot of stuff to give away, man. Because I'm always like buying stuff to like, hey man, we're gonna use this for giveaways on Anime Heads. But look, you gotta be subscribed to Anime Heads in order to, because eventually these games are gonna be over there. All right, we're not going to do them on my channel. We're going to do them on Anime Heads. And so you're going to need to be on Anime Heads in order to play. So if you liked what you saw, if you enjoyed it, go over to Anime Heads, subscribe right now. All right, because once we get monetized, it's on and popping. We're doing all kind of fun stuff like this. You know, we're going to be doing our Family Feud. They're going to do a live Family Feud. They're working out the details on that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So get over to Anime Heads, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll drop the details in there right now. Where is it at? I'll drop the details so you guys can do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's stream. Thank you everybody for participating. Stacy, I got to get your details and then we will get you a t-shirt. All right.
Yes, sir.
Normally I would wait on folks to say, hey, what y'all doing tomorrow? But tomorrow's Sunday. It's not Saturday. So Brandon, I know you're not doing Anime 101, but does anybody have anything coming up that they want to shout out?
I'm actually about to upload the next episode of Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 1, and I will try to get a Mortal Kombat Legacy stream up tomorrow. Not guaranteeing it, but I will try.
Very good, very good. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, Stacy. Brandon Crease, we know Name don't have a channel, but Brandon Crease, y'all got anything coming up?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What you got?
We hear.
Okay.
I hear you.
Okay, cool. Got Culture War videos coming up. But really Wednesday nights, Ninjas at Night. That's really the show that I'm promoting right now. However, with me and Vagabond. And of course, we got For the Homies podcast this Thursday coming up.
Here we go.
That's it.
Thank you very much, sir. And that'll do it. Brandon, anything or no?
I'm not sure what I'm going to do this week yet. Just not sure.
Fair enough. All right, folks, that'll do it for me. You know me, the DA. Daily videos. You guys are already subscribed, so you know how I get down. We will have the DA's office tomorrow. Probably going to be a lot of Spider-Man talk, all right, and how well it's doing in the box office. So we'll chop it up over that. Let me see. Have I missed any super chats? Oh, we did get one. Mitchell Fields for $2. I'm so bad at quizzes. I failed my own blood test. How do you fail a blood test, man? I don't think that's possible. All right, man. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, Mitchell. Much love to you. Thanks you to Gilgamesh as well, who also participated in the chat. He was in the quiz. I mean, he dropped a lot of bread tonight, so I appreciate it. Dragon Master Zero coming through as well. Thank you very much. Ross C. Bilson for becoming a member. Nick Knack also hanging out. Appreciate you. Brandon, thank you for also gifting. Love that. And that's it, man. Everybody have a great evening, a great Sunday. I will see you guys on the DA's office for those of you that's coming through. And then, yeah, we'll chop it up. We'll talk about it. And there we go. All right. Everybody have a good night. Peace.